Okay, so we got Hooked on You. I think I'm gonna lower the flame a little bit. So this combines murders from Dead by Daylight, and now we get to date them. Presumably. It doesn't even let me do my name. Does it let me backspace? Oh, there we go. We'll go with that. Alright. Let's see what we've got here. Again, I'm fairly interested to see how they transpose the personalities that are kind of like within the lore or mythos. And then just how they do a visual novel. Quality acting here. You wake up on a beach, soaking wet, salt water stinging the inside of your throat as if you'd nearly drowned. Quite possibly. Water falls from your mouth as you open it to gasp for air. You have no memory of how you got here. In fact, you only remember your own name, but not where you came from, or a single fact about your life. Blank slate, alright. What you do know is that despite the outrageous beauty of the landscape around you, you feel incredibly sick to your stomach. Excuse me. Wow, really went down the wrong pipe, huh? You need a minute, or can I go on? Okay, so narrator's gonna break the third wall, or fourth wall. So I think that's gonna probably be a commonality. Because I can give you a minute, we've got plenty of time. Endless of time, really. Okay. Ocean. An eternity, if you catch my drift. Which... Clever, because it's the ocean drift. Okay. Whoa, not now, ocean! Sorry, Brex. May I continue? Okay, so the narrator and the ocean are two separate entities. Please go on. That's what I was thinking. Okay, then. As I was... imagining, like, deadpan face from the narrator, just like, really? As I was saying, you look down at your feet, ankle deep in a crystal blue water of a newly arrived wave. As the water recedes back into the ocean, it reveals a grotesque discovery. It's not that bad. A decomposing face stares up at you from beneath the stand. All you can do is vomit. A stream of dark bile, bugs, worms, and other... questions race through your mind. Where are you? How did you get here? Who is behind this incredibly charming and well-spoken voice in your head? Me. However, answers don't come easy. Your mind is completely blank. What will you do? Okay, first decision of the game. We can run, close my eyes, dig up that face, and if I know anything, I'm digging some stuff up because I want to die real fast or get goodies. You brush the sand away from the half-buried human head embedded in the ground before you. There is no body, just this head. As you pick it up, flakes of skin fall to the ground. The jaw falls open, revealing a gold coin sitting on the rotting tongue of this poor dead soul. Getting your hands dirty, I see. I like that. You're a take charge type. Okay, Ocean likes getting your hands dirty. Interesting, because they clean everything. I don't know. You examine the gold coin briefly, happily distracted from what has otherwise been an extremely confusing morning. The sun beats down on you, drying your clothes. You check your pockets, but they're empty. Plenty of room for a gold coin, you suppose, so you deposit it. Why, that's a nice coin you've got there. What if you were to spend it right now? No thanks. Yeah, no thanks. Look, I'm gonna level with you. That coin you found, it's mine. I dropped it yesterday, and I've been looking all over for it. Dropped it into a dead person's mouth. Could you just give it back? No. Psh, be that way, then. Your mind doesn't have a chance to linger any longer on your current situation as you feel something soft bump into your foot. Bloody handprint on a volleyball. When you look down, you find a volleyball sitting in the sand there next to you. You stare down, frozen. A voice calls out from behind you. Little help, please? You turn around, and when you see what's waiting for you, your jaw just about hits the ground. Yeah. Yes, understandable. Very nice. And that is a lot of protein. Alright. Whew. 4 gorgeous monsters stand halfway between you and a well-tended volleyball court. Each of them oozes with undead energy, a magical aura reaching out and penetrating you via your eyes. Your heart begins to race. Curiosity, fear, desire. You can't help but stare at these casually dressed, let's call them killers. I don't know. Not to be judgmental, but that's just the energy they're putting out there. She blinked. Does he blink? He blinks. Trapper... Okay, I was going to say, if Trapper doesn't blink, that'd be an interesting detail. So many competing feelings rush through your mind at once that you are completely paralyzed. Hello! There are weird days, and then there's this. All you can do is look down at the ball and back up at the monstrous lineup of, well, literal monsters. Sexy-ass monsters, though. What do you do? Toss it back, kick it back, say no thanks. I'm gonna kick it back. Sorry, I need to read that. They must be wondering, have you ever seen a volleyball before? That's surely what I'm wondering right now. It's not a soccer ball. What a dork. You feel so awkward that you can barely see straight, but through the haze of your embarrassment, you catch Wraith looking at you from the corner of your eye. Huntress jogs the rest of the way to grab the volleyball. They all turn and head back to the court. Alone again, you look across the beach at these strange residents who casually bat a volleyball back and forth, happily ignoring your intrusion on their private beach. Should you be frightened, worried, excited? I did refer to them as killers, not to give too much away. Of course. But at the same time, damn, they're looking very appealing in their own way, and nobody so much as lifted a blood-soaked finger in your direction. Don't be scared, Brex. You were made for this. Ah, yes, romance. Well, geez, if the spooky ocean voice says not to be scared, I'm sure it's all gonna work out. Yeah, it's just gonna be fine. It's fine. With no good reason to, or with no good reason not to, you decide to head over and see what happens next. It seems like you've derailed the volleyball game by just showing up. You derailed the game by showing up, you nitwit. And I guess you're also a nitwit. Look, it's best to just go with what Trapper says when he says it. That's a policy I hold for pretty much anyone who always seems to have fresh blood in their hands. Hey, don't worry about it. It's just a game. Existence, that is. Besides, you seem a lot more interesting than a silly game. Thank you. What's your deal? What brings you here? First person asking questions. All right. You mean they're here to do more than distract from my total domination? Deep sigh. That was Wraith. The sigh means he was done with the game, too. Either that or he saw a butterfly or something. Alright. Look, I don't care why this slack-jawed moron is here. I want to know, can I kill them or not? Okay. You know you can't. At least not yet. Oh yeah, not yet. There seems to be some unspoken rule I am not aware of. Hey Brex, you might want to, say something. Actually, never mind, there'll be plenty of time for that soon enough. Right now, this group has some questions for you. Be warned, answer quickly, and answer well. This is a timed quiz, and it'll be very important later. Oh shit. Very important. Oh, I heard Bob. Welcome. I am doing a dating sim where I'm dating murderers.
Okay.
You can check it out on Twitch.
Yep. I am observing.
Or not important anyway whatsoever. Probably that one. I can't remember. Narrator's kind of sassy. Not gonna lie. How attractive would you say you are? I'm gonna go average. I want to be somewhat humble. I'm pretty average, I think. Just another face in the crowd, another normal meaningless life in the endless cycle.
Just another NPC.
I think you're quite cute myself, like a chipmunk or a grizzly bear. That is suggestive, and I'm somewhat into it. If you could have any superpower, what would it be? Invisibility, flight, or super strength?
That's a good question.
That is a good question. They did say it was time, too.
Mm-hmm.
I think... God. Let's just go super strength. That'd be cool. Strength isn't all about muscles. True strength is up here. You expect Trapper to point to his head, but instead he taps one of his bulging shoulders. Fair. It's specifically in these muscles. Nobody gives a shit about your calves. Trapper does not look like he skipped leg day, but alright.
No, he clearly does not.
What was your best subject in school? Math? Probably math. It's the only thing that makes sense when you think about it. Oh, okay, Wraith likes math. What's your favorite animal? What is a mustelid?
What?
I don't know what a mustelid is.
What is a... Hang on, I need to look this up myself.
Tell me what a mustelid is, Bob.
It's a weasel.
It's a weasel.
It's a weasel.
Do I be weird and pick mustelid? Nah, I like dogs.
Fair.
You look absolutely adorable in a puppy mask. Ah. Although it looks like... I'm... Later. What's your favorite color? Oh, this is... Blood red. Some call it the color of love, but love is just another word for pain. What's your dream job? Astronaut, nightclub promoter, not working at all. Not working at all would honestly be.
Yeah, I'm with you on that one.
When you get down to it, what we really want, why work at all? It takes a lot of courage to break free from society's expectations to climb the ladder. Only she could spin laziness in some kind of grand crusade. These damn millennials.
These damn millennials.
Alright. Trapper is officially a boomer. Best flavor ice cream. Vanilla, chocolate, or horse flesh?
Chocolate.
Chocolate.
Yeah.
My favorite flavor is pain. Same. Same here. Wraith. Vanilla, swirled with pain. Oh my god. I think mint chip is the greatest flavor ever conceived myself, but enough about ice cream. Am I right? Hold on a second. This reminds me. I am right. Always. It's a lesson you should learn before we go too much further. Do what I say if you want to survive. Pick mint chip. We're teaching lessons now, narrator. You rascal. Kill or be killed is the rule of the island, even for faceless voices. Alright. Tell me, what's the best flavor of ice cream? I think he's trying to make me pick mint chip.
Yeah.
Best flavor is mint chip. So obedient. I think you're gonna do just fine. Anywho, now that we know so much about you, I'm sure the group wants you to start getting to know them. I'm Trapper. I pretty much run things around here. I'm the smartest, richest, strongest person on the whole island. Damn, he is just fucking stacked. I don't like losers. If you want to know what a loser is, say hello to Wraith.
Bruh.
I'm Wraith. I'm nothing like everyone else. I like nice people and loathe big dumb idiots. Hey, what's up? I'm Spirit. I don't like most things. Alright, we have your goth girlfriend. I don't really hate most things either. It's not worth my time. But the things I do hate, I really hate, you know? Based on my personal observations, life is nothing but suffering, and society is a carefully calculated lie to keep everyone subservient to those in power. It's better to choose just not to take part. Jeez,
So
it's like she was downright murdered by society. She hates it so much. Alright, alright. Oh no, wait. I'm remembering Spirit's story now, and that's almost exactly what happened. Hey, I'm Huntress. Don't let these bummers get you down. There's lots of fun to be had on this island, along with lots of love. I'm getting a good vibe from her. Yeah, there is, if you know what I mean. Grow up. Grow a body. Oof. I've explained this 1,000 times. I'm dead, but I'm not a literal ghost. I just create a trail of fog. I'm not made of it. Whatever, fog body. Such a douche. That's not nice. He's not nice. You love it. Okay, so he's like your dom. He's like your dom daddy. Only sometimes.
What am I watching?
Really? That's disgusting. That's why she likes it. Don't speak for me. I also hate it. Stop speaking entirely, actually. For the first time ever, I agree with Wraith. Let's move on, otherwise they'll do this all day. Besides, if I know this crew, and I do, they'll want to show off soon enough. If we're done playing, let's do something else instead. Wow, for once, I actually agree with the meathead. I say we go to my yacht. It's a massive boat docked nearby. I'll give everyone a taste of true luxury and power. Ooh. Wraith rolls his eyes. Don't mind him. He just hates fun and happiness. No, I hate the endless, desperate, soul-crushing pursuit of wealth, the way it's flaunted needlessly, and the cruelty it engenders. He's kind of an equalist, but he murders people. What about hanging out by the pool? I find the water calming, simple, beautiful. Hey, what about our volleyball game? We can exercise and have some fun as a group. I mean, are you all serious? There's a perfectly good lounge to chill out right here. I'm tired. Besides, I hate being in the sun. Which is a lie. She's dead. She can't be tired. She just doesn't want to do shit. Where do you want to go? Volleyball, yacht, lounge. You know, I'm kind of into Huntress. She's got a good vibe. Let's volleyball it up. I hate that I interrupted your game. You should finish it. Yay. I love to play outdoors. I also love to meet new people. I also love to bring them home to play.
This person's suspiciously cheerful and it makes me nervous.
I'm sort of a big kid at heart. Obviously you are too. I like you already. I just want to have fun. I hate people who are too serious. They ruin everything. Well, they do if you don't handle them swiftly. She is also just fucking stacked. Claudette, hold on. Dwight, for one moment! This is Dwight and Claudette, our activities coordinators. Cool. They're also the cooks, waiters, bartenders, janitors, and every other job. They're the only help remaining on the island. This place we call Murderer's Island. Cue dramatic musical flourish. Okay, there was a little one, yeah. None of the others survived. Survived the interview process, I mean. Hence why we shall heretofore refer to them as survivors with a capital S. Clever. These two have worked here a long time. So very long, I don't actually know how long it's been. Okay, there might actually be some, like, large amnesia thing going on here. Sorry. Anyway, I should probably let Dwight and Claude do their mandated jobs. They sure look happy, but they're vibrating with nervous energy that is starting to give me the creeps. What is that pose for both of them? Like, alright. We will now escort the group to the venue of your choosing. However, in the future we recommend waiting for us to present you with your options whenever possible, and don't just run off to various activities unsupervised. We don't have much autonomy around here. The least you can do is allow us to do our job. The most you can do is help us get off this isle. Dwight? Yes, pardon me. Please, follow us. Hey, narrator. Yes, something I can help you with. Okay, so we're directly talking with the narrator. This is kind of interesting. Those two, Claudette and Dwight, Did they start to mention something about wanting to escape? Is escape an option? Should I be trying to escape? Escape them? Oh, no. I think you're mistaken. It seems like Dwight was asking for help to get off the island, though. Oh, right, that. Yes, that's true, he was. But he just meant that he wants to get to the other vacation island getaway, a couple miles south of here. It has a much fancier accommodations than this island. It's one of those big corporate outfits, quite exclusive, where all the famous celebrities hang out. Very luxurious. Doesn't quite have the charm that this island has, though. Trust me, you wouldn't want to go there. With all that money comes a lot of restrictions. This is where you belong. Now, off you go. It's time for activity. On this island, your decisions matter. Mostly. When I agree with them. Not like that other island. So what'll it be? I want to go play volleyball. That's what I was here for. Wow, it's so exciting to have someone else into athletics on the island. I fucking love athletics. Spirit and Wraith are so boring, and Trapper is so predictable, relying on brute strength to win games. He has no respect at all for grace and skill. Thank goodness you didn't choose the yacht. What kind of person wants to be a sitting duck in the middle of the open ocean? You're just asking for a sneak attack from an elk. Okay. So, Huntress, she's got big muscles and a big heart, not a big brain. And that's okay. Wondered how long it would take for her to bring up an elk attack. Game's starting up again. Make sure you're watching close. She's really something, huh? Elk don't swim. Live in the forest long enough and you'll see an elk swim. Believe you me. Believe you me? What? Okay, she no word good either. Why use lots of word when a word do job? Cheer for me, cute stuff. Oh, hell yeah. The killers resume their place on... or resume their... Resume? Wow. Wow me. Resume their place...
You have been on the market for too long, my friend.
I know! Their place on the volleyball court and resume the match they were playing before you arrived. Hey, fancy a lemonade? I see you're working up thirst, eyeing those bouncing buns playing volleyball. Oh, you know it. Claudette hands you your lemonade. Ooh, so fresh, so tart. She leans in and whispers to your ear. Who'd you bet on to win, Who's the MVP of your little heart? You're nervous. You don't want any of these killers to hear you talking about them, or not talking about them if they're into that sort of thing. Just pick someone. It's not like we've got all day, night, week, year, month, lifetime, eternity, or anything. Oddly specific. Who put sand in that guy's shorts? Sheesh. Wow, he's making the ocean even saltier than it already is. Okay, I think, I gotta go with my girl. Huntress? Oh shoot, Huntress overheard you? Oh, you've got your eye on me. Yeah, that's why I want to play volleyball. I'm flattered that you think I'm good, but honestly, I'm a little annoyed that I've been so flashy with my moves. Usually I'm so sneaky that you can barely see me at all. Huntress is totally kicking my butt. Correct answer. I'm allowed to support the other people on this island, right? Oh, jeez, I have no idea what the rules are. Are there even rules? I should have stayed in my secret Larry. Wow, what a game. It's a tie. Can there even be a tie in volleyball? No one knows since this is everyone's first time playing. Huh. How suspicious. These killers don't usually have time for team sports amid their busy schedule of brutally tearing survivors to shreds. Hey, is Claudette crying? Are you okay, Claudette? Probably just shedding a tear for her lost fellow survivors. You know, this resort had 4 employees when it opened. It's nothing, I'm totally fine. Whatever you say, boss. Oh look, the killers have dispersed and are all cooling down in their own way. Spirit is reading a novel. Trapper is stretching sensually in between chainsaw curls. Okay, I gotta... Huh. Wraith is standing on the beach desperately hoping that the sand will swallow him up, and Huntress is doing some target practice with her bloodied hatchet. You feel a nudge. Dwight is looking at you expectantly. You should really make a move. Life is short, you can get snuffed out at any time of day. Carpe diem, carpe PM, carpe nauem. Go ahead, chat one of them up. So which killer has caught your eye? I want to talk
Where
with
did you
Hunt.
find this game?
I played Dead by Daylight, and the devs came out with a spin-off dating sim for, like, the murder game.
What?
It's...
I mean, I guess.
It's fantastic. It subverts the genre so well. You head over to Huntress. I mean, Thick Thigh Mommy, like, got me interested. You head over to Huntress. After all, this whole sporty hangout thing was her idea. Might as well see how she's doing. You're really great out there. Where'd you learn to move like that? Whose moves? My moves? These moves? They're nothing. Huntress blushes a bit beneath her mask. It's cute on cute, if you ask me. Sometimes you gotta look past some bloodstains. Yeah. A lot of men have run for their lives in my presence. You really learn a lot about what a human body is capable of in those types of scenarios. I loved exercise. In a way, we're all running for our lives when we keep in shape. Amen. I guess I've never thought about fitness that way. Maybe it's time to start. You never know who is coming for you, through the brush as fast as they can, repelled forward by hunger, desperation, or just plain old boredom. It doesn't seem like boredom is going to be your problem surrounded by all these characters. Survival, on the other hand, you're going to need to compensate for your lack of a killer instinct. What's your style? Grit or imagination? I'm gonna go grit. I may not be strong, but I'm tough. You know what I mean? Like, chewy? Oh. She did not seem to know what you mean. Okay, I gotta use simpler vocabulary. Like, ready for anything. To do whatever it takes to survive. Oh, sure. Like, hold your enemy's head down in the river until the shouting stops and the rushing water takes his life away with it. Alright, that is a very specific example that I don't think could be improv. Maybe not anything, but I'm ready for a lot of things. Get ready to impress, because we're just getting started. Come on, everyone. The fun games can't be over already. I get it. Volleyball? Not ruthless enough. Look at us. We crave action. We crave excitement. We crave the thrill of the hunt. It's time to see if our friend here has the hunter's instinct. I saw you surveying me like prey in the volleyball court, Brex. Yeah, Huntress waves a bloody axe in the air, and you step back nervously. Before you realize she's not waving it at you, she's handing it to you. Don't worry, I've got several of these. Yeah, you start the game with 5. It's important to hone your own skills, especially when you're in a new place where threats may lurk around every corner. You need to make sure that you are the biggest threat of all. Just don't aim at those things at me, even if you can't see me. Oh, narrator, I will get you. Minimalist minigame. Oh god, minigames. Consist of 2 parts.
No.
On top, a pointer which rotates in a clockwise direction. At the bottom, a target you're going to be pointing at. Sometimes the target is completely invisible, sometimes it's hidden until the pointer arrives. Press the space bar to stop the pointer while the target to win. Fail to land on the target and you will lose. Fuck. I'm gonna get wrecked. To achieve a perfect success.
Jeez.
Yeah. It's actually really clever because this kind of thing is what survivors have to do in the actual Dead by Daylight game. It's a skill check. Literally, that's what they're called. Oh, I'm ready to play. Let's fuck shit up. Here we go. Show me what you got. Perfect.
I'm just baffled that this exists.
Perfect. 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 Huntress eyes you hungrily with a bite of her lip. Wouldn't want such a sharpshooter on my bad side, or would I? What does that even mean? Hatchet throwing.
A lot of things.
Cool, I guess. I like my stabbing to be a bit more up close and personal. Somewhere loud horn blows, and the survivors snap into action. Time's up. You heard him. Get to the next activity. Okay, I guess we have to get to the next activity. Seems like the next activity is mealtime. How quaint. You were expecting what? Capture the flag? Do you know how complicated it is to run a game like that? Much more so than sitting and talking? Yes. You arrive at the cookout area to find an assortment of picnic tables scattered around. What were you expecting? Some kind of grand hall with a huge banquet table? This ain't some prestigious fantasy epic like you'd find on cable. Claudette and Dwight usher you to your seat, but there's very limited seating directly around you. Oh, great. Terrific. It seems like everyone wants to sit next to you. Even better is that they don't want to sit next to a certain other people either. To start, no one wants to sit next to Trapper. Meanwhile, he refuses to sit next to Wraith or Trickster. We also have the Trickster, apparently. Oh yeah, Trickster's here. Surprised? Well, yeah, they don't call him Expectedster. I'm sorry, even I get nervous around crowds of killers, and my whole shtick gets a little flustered. Hey there, you're looking good, Brex. Real good. We literally can't let Huntress and Trapper sit together. No, seriously, their arms are too big. They can't fit at the table if they sit side by side. Look at this. We can't even fit everyone on screen at the same time. You probably think it was an error, but it's not. It's completely intentional. Let that be a lesson to you. Every error you think you see is a choice. Got that? Okay, Dwight and Claudette are directing traffic. You sit on one side, the rest of them sit opposite of you. Huntress and Trapper can sit at the ends with their enormous, sexy arms. You're goddamn right. Now that everyone is seated, we can begin dinner. Tonight's meal was prepared slowly and carefully, with both love and hate for 12 hours over a spit. We hope you all enjoy. We really, really hope you do. Hey, you didn't actually tell us what you're serving. What are we eating, says Spirit? It's meat, seasoned with a specific number of special herbs and spices that we simply cannot divulge. Thank you, Claudette. My favorite. Meat is good. Meat is murder, Wraith. Is he a vegetarian? Which you'd know, considering what you've been up to. Who are you to get judgy now? Wraith, I'm just sharing facts. And you need to murder something to eat its... And you need to murder something to eat its meat. So that's, like, technically true. Technically true is the best kind of true. Again, I agree with Trapper there. Okay, enough yapping. Let's eat. Hey, Brex, you think what I'm thinking? It's gonna be a person on that spit, right? Or several parts of overlapping people, perhaps. I haven't seen many pigs wearing palm tree button-down prints, you know? When you look closely at the spit, you spot what definitely appears to be scraps of fabric sandwiched between some layers of meat. I think I might be sick. Is there anything else to eat? This took 12 hours! And we do literally everything on this island. Actually, there's one thing you're not doing today. You're not carving up this delectable meat. He's right for a change, because I am with my broad axe. It's the perfect tool for easily chopping anything in twain. First, who says twain? Okay, she knows twain, but doesn't know grit? Okay. Sometimes I swear it's like we're all from completely different historical eras. Second, I'll handle this with my cleaver. Fast, powerful, and clean. At least it's clean when the meat is cooked. No blood. You two are a ridiculous bicep swinging contest. Enough, grow up. Oh, she's got a katana. Obviously, my gorgeous katana is the only option. The hell it is. I'll show you both my katana and send you to actual hell if you like. Alright. She's got some sass. Please, stop. I hate it when we fight or talk or when we look at each other in the eye. I can do it. I have the skull of Azarov. Great. Instead of slicing it up, you can club it to a second death. Hey, Brex, I know this isn't what you want to eat, but hurry up and volunteer to carve up Felix. I mean dinner. Otherwise, this will go on for hours. No hyperbole. They once argued over who had the most effective weapons for 72 hours straight, and it doesn't matter which one does it. When they're done, they will take even longer cleaning their weapons, all while explaining the value in maintaining your tools. Despite being a bunch of cold-blooded killers, for some reason they're always terrified of tetanus. Hey, why don't you just let me carve up dinner?
Dude, tetanus sounds rough. I don't blame him.
Right? Splendid idea. We'd hate for it to get cold. We hated when it got cold. Here's a machete, freshly sharpened. Minigame, okay. Yep, okay, I'm familiar with the minigame. Fuck us up. Okay. For real. The sounds, especially coming from the mass killers while they eat, which involves lifting their mouths and shoveling food up behind them, are nasty. Spirit, meanwhile, doesn't even eat. She's the only one who seems to be embracing being dead. They're all dead, right? This is obviously hell. I mean, come on, we're still trying to be mysterious here. You think mystery comes easy? Claudette and Dwight aren't the only ones who have been working their asses off making this night perfect. I like how the ocean's just like, fuck you, I do hard work. Well, at least they're lifting up their mask. This is only 99% as disgusting as it could be if they just tried to mash stuff through there. Spirit, why aren't you hungry? The two best things about being dead is not having to eat. That's only one thing. Think about it, Brex. Number 2 is no number 2. One less thing to think about in the afterlife. Fair. Even if I wanted to eat, I have no idea what would actually follow. You might have noticed, but I'm mostly just a bunch of dismembered body parts floating in a spectral form. Do you see how deep this cut is on my abdomen? Do you think my digestive tract connects anymore? Between the food and their behavior of the group, this might be the worst meal in history. But even worse is they're staring at you. You're not eating. They don't like that. I think they want an explanation why. What do you tell them? Oh, fuck.
Uh-oh. Look at that seagull.
I don't think a distraction. They're gonna be like, because some of them are not dumb. I don't want to offend them either. Actually, it's not the food or the company. I'm just super self-conscious how I look when I eat. I was just pretending to be grossed out by dinner, so I'd have an excuse not to chew in front of everyone. Sorry if that makes things awkward. I'm actually extremely hungry. Yeah, watching people eat is gross, but try to relax and not worry what everyone else thinks. It's so important to always remember people are watching you, judging you, definitely not ignoring you. Right, guys? Is anyone listening to me? Poor Wraith. Typically a group that includes one, if not more cannibals, staring at you with meat juice dripping from their chins would be quite scary. However, right now you're barely able to keep your head up, let alone get scared and run away. I'm a narrator, not a physician, so please do not take this as medical advice, but I'm pretty sure you need to eat to stay alive. Oh hey, it's me again, the ocean said. Your friend, mentor, and guide. Narrator to the narrator. The ocean. Not sure how I feel about that characterization, but I'll allow it. It's like the DM to the DM in a fucking D&D game. I brought you here, and I might be the only one who can help you now. There's only one thing you must do to survive. You have to figure out why you're really here. No one can tell you, not unless you follow the right path, or at least a right path. There's too many of those to count. Hopefully you pick at least one of them. Because there are even more wrong paths. Many of them lead to your demise. Others lead to something even worse. Starting scene's over and having to fast forward back to where you were. Am I right? Ah!
So this is just horny choose your own adventure.
A little bit, but we're getting some deep lore drops too for the game. For this place holds many secrets, even from itself. But the only one that truly matters can be learned if you answer the most important question. Why are you here? Why are you here? Answer that and you'll learn the truth. The ultimate truth. Vague, mysterious. I gotta give it up to this ocean character. That's some quality early game storytelling. Just like, let me just pat myself on the back real quick. Hold on, I'm back. One more piece of advice. You've made choices by now. Some of them I liked, some of them I did not. It's in your best interest to make more choices that I like. Cool! That's not foreboding. You wake up to find Huntress holding your limp body, gingerly pouring cool water in your mouth. Ooh. Oh, good, you're okay. Sometimes when I try to care for people, they have a way of ending up less alive when I started. Oh. She's the girl that, like, cared for bunnies and stuff and would hug them too hard, I think. Which would be a total bummer if that happened to you. It's been a long time since I had a normal, healthy, happy living person around. Usually I'm just falling into the same old routine of smashing everyone's heads open with a hatchet before I really get to know who they are as a person. But you're not nearly as scared or too busy writhing in pain to see me for me. Damn right. You feel nervous in her arms, not just because they're maybe crushing you a little bit, but because she's beautiful. Yes, beautiful. But I was just gonna narrate that fact, not, say it out loud as a single word like some creep. Beautiful mask, your bunny mask is quite gorgeous. Nice recovery, but now that you're awake and talking, you've got to keep this up. Did you make it yourself? You're the first person to ever ask me that. Yes, I did. You seem so quirky and cool. You can do anything. Own an Etsy store. Be a doctor. Why is it you kill people? Hunter sighs. You can practically see the memories flickering across your eyes, but she hasn't tried to kill you yet, so that's a good sign. It's all I was ever taught to do as a young girl, so I thought it was right. Even through the mask, you can see the Huntress is blushing a bit. It seems like your line of questioning has made her a little nervous. Hey, you didn't eat much at dinner. Want a snack? She offers you some jerky. Probably human jerky, but her spice game is on point because it smells pretty damn good. Oh, yeah, we're taking that. When on Murderer's Island, you might as well eat as the killers do. Plus, you are hungry, and you chat on the jerky essentially, right? I'd love some. After a moment of quick, quiet chewing, and what you choose to believe is not human thigh meat. I mean, looking at her thighs, though. Decide to be bold and ask another question. Have you ever been in a relationship before? Okay. Real talk here. If she's never really had human interaction, how would she be in a relationship? Dang! You're really going there! You do not play around, Brex. Takes a moment to think deeply before answering. I must say, it's quite amusing to see this hulking bombshell get all twisted up with these personal questions. Kudos to you, Brex. There was this one deer that looked at me quite provocatively in a clearing once, but that doesn't count, does it? I'm praying you're not a furry. You hear the faintest giggles bubble up from behind Huntress's mask. Haha, you're so cute, Huntress. No, it doesn't count. Whoa, what's this? You found something in the sand. Huntress reaches down to pick it up. It's a hair clip, probably left by some girl who was playing on the beach long ago, who is definitely still alive and not at all dead. Huntress closes the bag of jerky with the hair clip. Seems like she's a little mixed up on how exactly this peculiar item works. Yeah, she's got spirit, much unlike Spirit. Should you go with the flow or show off some of your knowledge of advanced humaning? Oh, fuck. Should I show her a thing or two?
That implies what the thing. That is the question of what exactly is the thing or two.
I think that's showing how a hair clip works. I'll do that. You silly goose. You chuck it before reaching for the bag of jerky. You take off the Brett and collect a lock of Huntress's hair, clipping it back into an attractive swoop. Much better. Huntress is so happy that you taught her something new about human trinkets, she touches the clip in her hair with a shy smile. Just as things are really heating up, you hear a flurry of footsteps behind you, and you quickly spin around, ready to fend off whatever new danger has popped up on the strange island. Only to find it's Dwight and Claude sprinting across the beach, clipboards in hand, which they're waving in the air above their heads. It's very important that we stick to the itinerary and attend each event as scheduled. Playing sick for cute flirt points was not a part of evening's activities.
Oh my god, what is this?
Yes.
Rosie, he's playing a Dead by Daylight simulator.
Me and Bob are romancing something.
Something?
I am just sitting here absolutely
I've been talking to
okay?
Huntress the most.
That's because you love her.
Yeah.
You're into your lumberjack ladies.
Exactly. I have a type and the game knows. That's strictly slotted for after campfire story time. At this rate, we'll be late. Playing sick? No, no time for excuses. Well, there is, but that's scheduled for after what comes after the flirting. Go, 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 go.
Oh, is there music?
Yeah, there's music.
I'm gonna paint my nails at the same time.
Booyah. Rosie has joined us. We got Bob on as well.
What's this?
Mm-hmm. Where's Red at? We need his embarrassed F-bomb.
He told me he was too busy dreading tomorrow because he has oral surgery.
Again?
Oh, that would explain it.
No, it's moved up. Once everyone is gathered at the fire pit, Dwight and Claude quickly make an announcement. We're not going to blame anyone in particular, but someone, and we're not going to say who, so don't worry, you, hasn't been sticking to the schedule. That means that we're behind on time for activities. And we'll only have time for one person to share their special spooky nighttime story. Just one story, but story time is my favorite activity. It's a narrative-heavy experience. That's right, Wraith. You're telling us that only one person gets to share? How will we decide who? Oh great, we have to decide as a group. That never goes well. Thank you, Spirit. Whoever did this, step up now. I swear I won't be angry. I'll merely chop your head clean off. No fuss, no muss.
Oh my goodness.
Voice trembling, you decide that this is probably it for you, but you embrace your fate. So sorry, everyone. I think they're talking about me. To be honest, I still don't understand how this whole schedule thing works. I guess I lost track of time while I was passed out. Been there before, even though it's taking some pressure off me, which is an absolute dream come true. Is it really fair to pick on the newbie? Seriously, has anything here ever happened on schedule even once? Damn it, Donald, if you try to flex that authority gimmick one more time, so help me, I'll snap your head off so quick, and then I'll drown you in his blood, Cynthia. Fuss and Muss are back on. You two know what I love. I love to hack, slash, and slice.
Oh, God.
We all know you love to kill. It's almost all you talk about. Nobody named any names. Who even knows any names? Not us. I renounce my name. Who's Donald? Who's Dwight? Who even knows anymore? Call me nobody. But we still gotta get started on story time. So, Brex, who do you think should go? Ah, damn it, that's a name. Please pick someone so quickly so this tropical vacation doesn't turn into a bloodbath.
So who are we picking for what?
Who gets to share story time?
Clearly the Trapper is extremely excited, but if you want to romance Huntress, you're gonna pick Huntress.
Well, we know she's gonna talk about some elk story. I want to hear an elk story. Whoa, this entire experience is being carefully crafted to avoid IP infringement lawsuit. Let's be careful with the catchphrase infringement, will ya? Huntress steps up to tell her story. The campfire flickers in her faraway eyes. There's a village outside the deep and ominous redwood. No child cared step foot past the threshold of thick trees and brush that separated safety from the unknown. Grown men that ventured in would often never return, and the sounds that echoed out into the village were something inhuman. The woman of the town told the story of the young children, hoping that would be enough to dissuade them from curious exploration beyond the boundaries of the village. They told of a creature that lurks in the woods, half woman, half beast, singing like a siren, haunting, beautiful, her voice the last relic of her humanity. It lulls all who hear into her domain, and not precocious child, nor fierce soldier can escape once you are in her clutches. I think so. Those who've seen her say she wears a mask of hair stained with the blood of so many poor souls. The hatchet she wields has brought down brutally on the skull of many an unsuspecting hunter.
A little egotistical to tell a story.
The nightmare doesn't end there. For what's a hungry beast to do in the frigid winters with nothing but hunter meat to live off of? It is said that the huntress, as the villagers called her, couldn't bring herself to kill the young girls she came across in the forest. Instead, they'd suffer an even worse fate. Longing for a child of her own, she'd bring them back to her secluded cabin to keep them safe. She'd wrap a tight cord of rope around their necks and affix them to the wall. That way, they'd be warm. That way, they'd be out of harm's way.
Oh, God.
The huntress would even bring the girls presents, toys she'd pilfered from other bodies, masks she'd fashioned out of things from the cottage, and little dolls made of grass and twigs. But these toys did not quell the children's fear.
Why is she crying?
I think she's sad because her toys didn't make them happy.
What if it's a mentorship program and she's just one of many huntresses?
Oh. Within days, the girls would waste away from starvation and dehydration. For all her good intentions, the huntress never learned how to care for a human child. You see a tear creep down from underneath Huntress's mask. Suddenly, the most beautiful singing voice you've heard fills the air. Singing, "Sleep, my darling tiny one, tucked within your bed so tight, else the old grey wolf will come and grab you by your side." There's a brief moment of silence, and you feel the need to contribute to the stirring moment.
Slow clap. No, wait. Don't make a joke. She'll probably want you to join in singing, maybe?
He'll snatch you up between his teeth, if on the bed's edge you sleep, and drag you to the forest deep beneath the quaking tree. Huntress can't believe you know the song. You share an intimate glance across the campfire.
Points.
Singing, "So close your eyes and fall asleep, count the little woolly sheep, tucked so tightly you must keep, or he will come for you." The song ends and you both meet with silence around the campfire.
She only sees you as a means to an end to getting that kid. You know that, right?
And? I love that song, Baya Bayushka, the old Soviet lullaby, right?
Soviet lullaby,
It is the song my mother used to sing to me before bed every night.
She sparkled.
But now I must go. The memories there so much. Oh, she's crying.
So it's a Russian big lady. Okay.
I mean, who else?
Of course. On that note, everyone decides it's time to take a break and split up for a little bit so they can all have a moment alone before bed. Everyone leaves and you're alone by the fire. The only thing you hear is the ocean slowly lapping against the shore. This is nice. A true moment of peace and tranquility that lasts for all of 7 seconds because Trickster shows up and he's blaring his latest song. Hey baby, you look lonely. Mind if I join you?
What?
He doesn't wait for an answer. I know you've been hearing from all these guppies all day, but I want you to hear something from a big fish like me. Something special those in charge of this island don't want you to hear. I am the ultimate catch on this island. The only lobster in an ocean of sardines. No one can give you what I can. You just have to find me. Come find me, baby. Trickster leaves.
Hold on, are you female or male?
It doesn't give us an option.
Oh, okay.
You're a bit confused about what about to make of his cryptic clues, but you aren't going to get any time to yourself to think about it just yet. Huntress approaches you.
Huntress.
Of course you liked my story. Who wouldn't? It had everything. Cute kids, dead men, a huntress.
Had everything you need.
Right? I mean, everybody from the server, take notes. This is prime storytelling. I find that all stories are better at the sound of burning fire filling the air around you. All the smoke, however, I could do without. I'd rather eat barbecue than smell
Whoa,
like
those
it.
titties. They're shiny.
Let's rinse off all that campfire with a dip in the hot tub, shall we? Dipping in hot tubs with a huntress. You've come a long way in a single day. I'm not saying you shouldn't follow her. An offer like that. Just don't forget our little talk. So the ocean is the narrator to the narrator? I'm pretty sure the ocean's an allegory for the entity.
What was the little talk about?
Oh, he's like, you've made some choices I like and that I don't like. Keep making choices that I like. And then he told me the reason what I have to do on this island is figure out why I'm here. And then the normal narrator is like, yeah, you should listen to this guy.
Okay.
So there's 2 narrators.
There were some serious drugs involved in this game, weren't there?
Well, and then isn't the whole thing about DVD is that it's like the people playing it are killing real people or something, and so there's a lot of fourth wall breaking.
Mm-hmm. You and your storyteller friends slip into the water. The narrator is also a character that can't be seen. It's just the right temperature for an evening dip. Plus, if some jealous shark comes along and manages to jump from the ocean into the pool, you're pretty sure your killer companion could handle it.
Well, that is a good thing to not have to worry about.
Yes, oddly specific. Before you run off, I want to make something clear. You know that half woman, half beast I was talking about in my story? That's me. I'm her. No!
What? You were so good at telling the story.
No way! How cool!
Do it. Do it!
That's really awesome. Thanks for being vulnerable and telling such a personal story. Huntress faux shyly twirls her hair. Tell the truth. What did you think of my tale? Do I have the markings of a best-selling author such as the comedic mastermind Dostoevsky?
Dostoevsky.
It was a well-told narrative. Clear beginning, middle, and end, riveted from the start. Plus the women in the forest domain. You are clearly not a true villain. You were just traumatized as a child. Okay, now you're just being a suck-up. Huntress's eyes leer at you from behind her mask. She's had her time in the spotlight and is playing coy now.
Chuckle awkwardly.
Let me be clear.
Why
I've
would you
never
call
even
out her
watched an
tired
dating
story?
I know. I can't help but giggle when I'm both about to die and also maybe falling in love.
I know that you feel that way.
I can't believe how awkward this intimidating woman seems right now. It's actually pretty endearing. You notice the temperature has dropped significantly, despite your steamy companion.
What?
It's a little chilly and your bare shoulders must be freezing. Let's head back to the fire and put me to bed, eh?
Whoa.
Whoa. Whoa, this escalated.
She's a little direct.
That was
really
me.
fast.
We hate to intrude or whatever smooth moves we were about to unveil themselves, but it's time for bed! Usually nighttime is when I do my best hunting. But after a day like today, I'm pretty tuckered out. Will I see you tomorrow, Brex? Only if I don't see you first. Alright.
I mean, if this was Ghostface, it could work.
How you make a cute little bow hunting motion. Huntress catches the imaginary arrow you shoot in her teeth and bites down hard, snapping it in half. At least you think that's what she's doing. It's kind of hard to tell.
So wait, do you know if you're playing a Survivor character?
I have no idea.
Oh shit. What if you're another killer?
What if I'm the entity?
What if they need to romance you?
Oh, fuck. Good night, my little snack. I'm sure that wasn't a reference to actually eating you. Fucking hope not. Shooty gave me some jerky.
Hopefully it wasn't people jerky.
That was what was for dinner, which I passed out over.
You passed out?
Yeah, because it was cannibalism. You head over to the campfire. The heat is comforting on this chilly night. Looking into the crackling embers, you think about Huntress's story of the half-human beast that abducted all those innocent children in an attempt to save them that led to their doom. Are you a mistaken prisoner here on this island? Is this your salvation or it will be your demise? If you freaking dwell too much on your fate, Dwight clauded, and Dwight arrived. Though now a familiar creepy smile is stretching to your mirror, it's a bit menacing to see a smile like that lit by firelight. We must apologize for the accommodations. We weren't prepared for another guest, but we're gonna make you comfortable, or die trying! They hand over a pillow and blanket and welcome you to snuggle up by the fire. Perhaps music will put you at ease. Just try to keep the volume to a minimum. The other guests aren't types you want to rob of their beauty sleep.
No way.
Minigames consist of 2 parts. On top, a pointer which rotates in the clockwise direction, and on the bottom, a target you're going to be pointing at. It's a skill check! This here upcoming minigame is a special minigame, perfect for those less coordinated because there's no winning or losing. Well, not technically. Wherever the pointer stops, that's your result. I suppose if it doesn't stop where you want it to, that's a bit like losing, but no one has to know if you don't tell them. Okay, ready to play? Or would you like to repeat that? I'm ready. Ready.
Skill check.
Anyway, here we go. As you relax and look into the fire, a radio begins to fuzz and flicker. You examine it and decide that it might you might adjust the dial and fix it.
Eerie music. I like this music. It's nice. It's calming.
Listen to more. It's on this station. This is important for the lore. Okay. What's on this station?
I bet you this is the killer music, and whichever one you choose, one of them's going to recognize that you're playing it.
Am I choosing my own killer music? It's on the station.
Because that sounded like some Legion shit.
Mm-hmm.
Listen more. I want to hear all the different stuff.
Yeah, I'm trying to get to them all.
Oh, there is something in the background.
About 30 years, mostly for other people, licenses and other publishers and developers. But all of us on the team, we have our own stories we want to tell. And one of those stories that we've been wanting to tell for a long time is the story of this fantasy, being a villain in a horror movie. Way back when, a decade or so ago, people were telling us horror doesn't sell. I mean, unless you're like the big ones, like Silent Hill or Resident Evil. But really, don't even try. So we
It's
tried.
the devs.
We didn't give up. We released one as a comedic twist on this called Naughty Bear. If you don't know Naughty Bear, go check it out. It's magical. A little later on, though, we had one of our designers come up with a little prototype, a very simple hide-and-seek thing with someone trying to hide.
Oh, they're explaining how they made Dead by Daylight. That's cool.
It is really cool.
And it was so good. It was
Alright, let's talk about our community. For us, it means 2 major things. First of all, the community is you out there. It's you and everybody else either playing the game or talking about the game or creating content relating to the game or being inspired by the game to write music or to...
And that's the DBD intro. Okay. Who would I like to summon by my side as he lay by the fire?
Whoa.
Who should I talk to? I can keep talking to Huntress.
Talk to Spirit. She's probably awake.
Or Wraith.
It's up to you.
Talk to Wraith. I can't really sleep. Oh, that happens to me a lot. Okay, don't laugh. My cat's on his wheel.
The cord is right there, so it keeps kicking him.
I promise. I guess my secret to falling asleep is listening to the sounds of bells or chimes. Think of it as white noise to drown out anything that might be hearing that's keeping you up. Like what, Wraith? Like those distant screams we all hear coming from the beyond of the mountain?
Cool. Oh.
If that's a bit morbid, I guess you could hold on to this chess piece of mine. It's a knight. They're brave, like I wish I were. And the horsey is cute. You finally start to feel sleepy, except maybe this isn't really a sleepy feeling. Maybe you're paralyzed. You try to keep your eyes open, but you can't. Darkness overtakes you. The dark voice familiar speaks to you again. It shouldn't be as spooky. By now you've had a whole day of strange voices in your head, but this one is still undeniably cold. Odd. Really worked up a sweat watching those killers toss the ball around, huh?
Hey.
Would it have hurt so much to go splash around in some cool ocean waves afterwards? I'm just saying, I'm out here, you know? You awake suddenly to see someone looming over you. Trapper is sitting beside you, sketching a portrait. Oh, you're awake. I saw you at the Wraith before bedtime. You know, they're not what they seem. Not like me, who is obviously completely honest and trustworthy. I was out checking to make sure you weren't sleeping near one of my... Actual, never mind. Just be careful where you sit. But since I'm here, I'd like to share two things with you. One, I do not take rejection well. Two, the first thing is very important to remember.
Has he already asked you out?
No. Were you drawing me? Trapper doesn't answer. You aren't drawing stink lines radiating out from me, are you? Still nothing from Trapper. Look, I'm not an easy guy to get along with, but I am an easy guy to spend time with. That will make sense if you choose to spend time with me tomorrow.
Is this a Monica situation?
The rest of this scum live like rats. They wouldn't know a good time if it bit them in the ass. I mean that literally. Point is, if you select me, you're in a day for luxury, extravagance, and fun. Yes, I said fun. And if I don't pick you, remember what I said earlier, or it might be the last thing you ever forget. But hey, you look tired. Get some rest. Sleep. Maybe you can sleep well if you can. Just try not to roll over to the 15 feet to your left. Finally alone for the realest time, maybe. You drift off to sleep again. Hopefully you're not poisoned.
Trapper feels like Monica.
A little bit. Oh, Stakes is here. Hello.
Hello, Stakes.
Wait a second. Where are we?
I don't know what's
This isn't-
going on.
Oh, jeez. It is. It's one of those reality show confessional rooms where all the contestants talk directly to the camera.
God.
I think today went really went well. These were some of my first interactions with somebody who isn't a parent that didn't end in bloodshed or untimely perishing in my Russian cottage. Oh, Blaze is here too. How's the dating sim? I'm here talking with Huntress because...
I think we're listening to Huntress.
We're listening to Huntress.
Because it's her.
I talked with her
confessional
earlier
cam.
because I have a type.
Oh my goodness.
So I'm counting today as a win no matter what happens. What do you think of the newcomer? Do I have to say? Oh, I do. Okay. Attractive. Mysterious. I don't really know that many other words since I was raised by my mom in the woods until she was skewered by an elk and I had to wash her entrails off my seraphim. That being said, the other three should make sure to be on their guard. I don't know who this newcomer will want to spend time with tomorrow, but I, for one, will not let my guard down easily. Who knows about the others? Wraith, I think, knows more than he's letting on about this place, but he's a hard nut to crack. The dating sim's wonderful. Meanwhile, Spirit is just screaming all the time. Major buzzkill. And Trapper, oof, where'd even begin with Trapper? He's buff, sure, but daddy issues much? Sheesh. Look, I don't need anyone. I've been perfectly fine on my own since my mother died. I eat a fine diet of raw deer, bear, and human, and I'm fit as a fiddle.
And human.
That being said, something about this newcomer makes me think that I might be missing out on something huge, on some huge part of this thing called life. This is weird. I don't care enough to kill this person, but if anyone else wants to, I don't care enough to stop them. Maybe might have to just kill Dwight to feel anything again. Yeah, today was fun. I don't want to get ahead of myself or really invest in something that might hurt me, so I don't know. Maybe we'll just see how it goes, or maybe they'll realize I'm not the one for them. They seem pretty smart, so that's probably what'll happen.
Aw, self-esteem issues.
He's got like a JoJo's face going on.
Kind of, yeah.
I gotta learn to go easier on myself. Who could love me if I can't love myself?
Exactly.
Wraith is very self-aware, and I love that. Have you ever felt absolutely nothing inside? Our resident goth girlfriend. It's fine.
It's fine.
We survived day one! You open your eyes, the sun is shining. There's not a cloud in the sky, and you feel great! Totally well rested. You're not even suspicious of the fact that you fell asleep by the campfire but woke up several yards down the beach.
Whoa.
Wait, are you on vacation? Was yesterday nothing more than a strange dream? No, not a dream. You really are here for another day. Why? I have no idea. You're obviously a weirdo. Speaking of weirdos, I see the gang is heading out on the beach. This is definitely not a dream. I wouldn't rule out a nightmare just yet, though. At least they make for a sexy bunch now. And talk about sexy, here comes Trickster carrying coffee. Morning, beautiful. I thought you'd like a nice cup of joe to start this incredible day off.
I feel like I really need to...
Yeah, Spirit's the goth GF. Yes.
She's dead. Clearly she is.
Mm-hmm. Korean Idol. Trickster is that. Trickster seems suspiciously cheerful. I'm sure there's nothing nefarious behind his joyful demeanor, though. Everyone knows musicians are morning people. I also want to wish you luck. Today is an important one. My only regret is that I won't be a bigger part of it. Budgeting issues. Also, I'm just swamped with engagements, especially on the other island. Trickster winks at you. If you want to ask him how to reach the other island, now is the time. Never mind, he left.
Never mind, he's good.
Well, at least he brought me a cup of... No, wait, don't drink that! What the hell was that? They don't call him Trickster because he's good on skateboard. He definitely did not get that name because he brings people drinks so they can have a good morning. That was almost certainly not coffee, and I don't want anyone casually poisoning, imprisoning, torturing you.
Yes.
He's got a... I know, right? This is supposed to be a tropical paradise, the type of place that gives you a 5 out of 5, 10 out of 10, 2 thumbs up review, not eternal prison of pain. Yet. Please make sure to leave a review. It really helps with the algorithms. It's so bloody self-aware. Like, I love it. Just trust me, I'm looking out for you, so can we please move on? Hey, wait a second. It's the narrator to the narrator. How did a possibly omniscient, possibly unreliable narrator physically just knock that coffee out of your hand?
Questions.
Okay, so the meta-narrator of the ocean is calling out the bullshit of the actual narrator who's meta-commenting on your actions and physically affecting you. Okay, I don't know if this is great storytelling or awful storytelling.
It's 5D chess.
It's 5D chess. This is not Parliament, and the floors do not recognize the ocean to speak out of turn at this moment. This is like the biggest, like, spoonful of chaotic neutral. I need no recognition, for I am the ocean, I dominate the land, I submerge those who defy me, and I become their watery grave. It is perfect storytelling.
When you're both killer and grave.
Actually, speaking of graves, I'd like to say something of grave importance. Fine, go ahead. Even if this place is an eternal prison of pain, and I'm not saying it is, even a place of extreme horror can still receive a 5 out of 5, 10 out of 10, thumbs up review if it was crafted with love and/or that's the type of thing you're into.
Oh god.
The ocean, best waifu. Yeah, that has to be the secret ending. Is how can I romance the ocean? Because I'm looking to get a little wet, if you know what I mean.
Wow.
Oh, come on. You know, the ocean is right. A lot of hard work goes into a place like this.
I heard that's how Aphrodite was made.
Exactly. You should really judge it on the artist's intent, and whenever possible, start from the mindset of giving them the benefit of the doubt. Constructing those elaborate simulations, I mean a vacation, is not easy to do. Sometimes there are some small bugs or inconsistencies, but that's just the nature of process. Perfection is overrated. The universe is filled with mystery. We ought to celebrate those who venture to bare their souls as a part of the creative process with the ultimate intent of making things for our enjoyment, not be overly critical of them. That's just good advice. When does the clown come in? I have no idea.
I don't even know if we're gonna get clown.
DLC, hopefully. Unless they're just later. Unless they're later. I'll play shit out of the DLC. I'm already having a good time. Are you two trying to sell me on this place actually being good? You don't have to say it like that, especially after I saved you from that poorly made cup of coffee. Sorry, we should have been here 5 minutes ago. They always do this on the second morning. Sad, really. Even if they do make some great points. Oh, sure, they make great points, I agree. Can we please move on? Yes, of course. Apologies, Brex. The last few minutes aside, have you been enjoying your time here on the island?
It's been really entertaining, that's for sure.
Yes, I'm not suspicious there's a no option. How else could I describe my stay on the island besides really entertaining? Wow, 10 stars, here we come.
We can romance them too?
I don't think so. I think we get to murder them later.
Can we romance everyone?
I hope so. I want to romance the ocean if I can.
Well, Trapper threatened us if we don't romance him.
If we don't hang out with him. Can someone remind me to skip this section next time? Nope. We do need to ask you one more question, though. We all had to sign away our rights to say anything negative about this place.
Great.
Would you please sign this non-disparagement agreement? Yes. I would hereby agree to participate in a verbal contract stating that I, Brex, will never say anything negative about my stay here on this island. Perfect.
Can't
Delightful.
say anything negative if you're not alive.
Excellent, the ocean said. Yes, yes. Hey, Brex, it's still totally cool if you have constructive feedback. The place to leave that is in a positive review. But we all know that nobody reads negative reviews of games or resorts like this. Anyway, I see Dwight and Claude have gone into a trance, and with the grumbling I hear from your belly, it can only mean one thing: breakfast.
Breakfast.
The ocean's low-key kind of creepy but cool. Perfect time. Everyone rolls into the dining area to lard up those sexy little bellies with pancakes and bacon
Lard
and
up.
so much for maintaining those beach buds. We're all half naked in a tropical paradise. Can we get some strawberries in here? A yogurt? Magical powers will only get you so far. Even killers watch their sodium intake. You take your plate and sit down, thinking about yesterday and the whirlwind of feelings you've experienced. Danger, dread, disorientation. It was like going through puberty all over again. Except all in one day on a beautiful and mysterious island. It looks like you're not the only one doing some introspection, though. Trapper stands up to talk about how his day went, in case anyone was wondering. Personally, I wasn't. I can't imagine you could make me angrier today than you did yesterday, but I really hope you do. I really, really hope you do. Unrelated. Anyone see where I left my cleaver?
Oh, I bet you
just
wanted
kidding.
to tell the story.
I know where my cleaver is. I always know where it is. Well, that was bizarre. Back to your breakfast. Nope. Now Huntress steps up to talk about her feelings. I feel a stirring inside my animal heart, something I've never felt before. It's almost like the feeling right before I go in for the kill, but softer, warmer. That's nice. Sounds like it'd be love, or it might just be indigestion from all the raw beef she had last night. Oh well, that must surely be it. Nobody else would weirdly stand up during breakfast too. And just like that, here comes Spirit. If I look especially well rested this morning, it's not because I slept well. As you know, I'm much too dedicated to find revenge to ever sleep again. But because you all really left me alone yesterday to be my best non-constantly annoyed self, and I thank you for that. Now if you don't mind, I'm going to go back quietly resenting being trapped here with you all, while looking cute doing so. Thank you. Thank you for your contribution. Guessing Wraith has had enough time to work up the courage to speak in front of a group. Ah, perfect, there he is. Take us home, Wraith. Oh, hey, that was fun yesterday, huh? Yeah, I mean, not, like, too much fun, that would be weird, but, like, a good amount of fun. And now they're all looking at you expectantly. Wait, are you supposed to stand up and explain how yesterday made you feel? I think I need to process everything by myself. I'll see you all soon. Damn, what a power play. Keep them wanting more. You're getting good at this game, or sexy true life experience. Oh yeah. Shame you didn't eat any breakfast, but so be it. We gotta remember to keep eating.
Why?
Because it told us the game would we die.
Wait,
I've-
what?
The game told us we would die.
But it didn't let
All
you
right.
eat.
I know. So if we
Yeah,
have other
right,
opportunities.
folks.
Alright, Bob. See y'all later.
Good
After
luck
breakfast,
with
you head to the hot tub by yourself.
Sorry, contest.
Oh, I will. We'll find out what those biceps and thighs are good for. Yesterday was, in short, a lot. Before you get in there, though, something catches your attention. Dying is a bad idea. Indeed, we're going to try to avoid that on an island filled with murderers. Something catches your attention. You hear that? Who are you addressing? Me? Well, yeah, I guess. Is that okay, right? You know, I might be pursuing a relationship with one of these four fine killers, but it feels like the person I'm getting to know the most is you, narrator. Ooh. It's only okay in so much as it serves to illustrate that you've lost your mind, seeing how I'm not real and all. Yeah, I heard it this time. I think it's coming from behind the pool shed. No, stick it in there. A little bit more, a little bit more. Oh yeah, that's it, yes. How does it feel? Intense. Nice. Yeah, that feels right. This is uncomfortable. Now I want you to take that and put it right. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. Just like that? Exactly like that. I swear I had no idea those two were even whatever it is they are doing. I'm afraid to look. Please say something so they know you're close by and can hear everything. Oh wow, this is a super cool bottle of Trickster brand suntan lotion someone left on a chair. Anyone know where I can buy some? Good. Is that nice? I have no idea. Damn it! Aw, come on. A little privacy, please. Dwight is panting, and Claudette has a crazed look in her eyes.
Whoa, buddy.
Sorry, I didn't know anyone else to let know I was here. And I can hear you, well, you know. Know what? What do you think we were doing? You were doing, I don't know exactly what you're doing, but it sounded like fun. You think two people trying to find new ways to kill each other in a desperate search to make their own death permanent is fun? Oops. Whoa.
What?
Whoa. We get 5 minutes to ourselves every day, and we spend it hoping if we stab each other in just the right spot, we won't get resurrected. I've come to believe that the key is to finding the exact place we need to bleed out from, and I believe that place is in our appendix. Well, else would it be there? You may have messed... I don't know. They... Makes sense to me. Did you actually think we were me and him, Dwight? You don't have to laugh that hard. They get it. Ah, wow, Claudette. My life is a nightmare, and yet somehow it's never been worse than right now. Poor fucking Dwight. Getting absolutely roasted by Claudette. Let's go, lover boy. I noted all our entry wounds and our 5 minutes is up. Anyways, good luck, Brex. You're gonna need it. And hey, if you figure out how to escape this island, please to make sure your ghost tells us how. That was both a tragedy and a comedy. A cragmedy. I hate that word.
I don't like it. It's not a true mix
Shut up,
between
I
the
like
two.
it. Anyway, where were we? Oh yeah, you're heading to the hot tub by yourself to clear head. Yesterday was, in short, a lot. So far today has been exhausting too. Oh, kill. Yes. But you're dedicated to achieving a true centered sense of calm. No drama, no bullshit, just soaking up sun in a heated pool. Today you're on a date with you. And by that, it means the narrator. Ooh, I like that. I want to be on a date with me. What? This is so sad. Don't get screwed in the worst way possible. Yeah, honestly. Who would make the first move? And aside from that disturbing thought, all is going to plan until a shadow blocks your precious sun. Spiky tipped like a palm tree is bending over to screw with you. But it's not a tree at all. It's Wraith? Hey babe, the trickster. Breakfast was weird, huh? Everyone just getting up and announcing how they're feeling? What's that about? Some forced kind of check-in with the group? I don't like it. Fishy. Kinda lazy. Whatever though, breakfast is dumb. No one should eat before noon. Or after 4 p.m.
Whoa, okay, buddy.
Yeah.
Why is he the best looking one?
Yeah, I do intermittent fasting. Have you seen my abs, by the way?
I said he was the best looking one.
Right? Maybe you can see them later at my private stage on the other island. You know, IP Island, where all the Hollywood celebs hang out if you play your cards right. Oh my god. Or I could give you a private show.
Ding.
Catch you around.
That anime though.
Right? His abs are pretty amazing, you gotta give him that. And that blow-up bat, threatening but adorable. Makes for an
It's
interesting...
a blow-up bat.
Yeah, no, Snakes call it out as rubber. Genius design. He's a psychopath, just like the rest of them. You don't gotta give him anything, and we're not best friends. Just because we had a little talk about doing a little talk, it's not an open invitation to go smashing the fourth wall every 5 seconds. You don't say. Okay, now that that guy's gone, we've got some ground rules established that we're definitely going to go abide by. Let's time to lay back, take some deep, slow breaths, and... Nope, another shadow. These people will not leave you alone. Let's see who it is this time. Yes, the Huntress. That makes sense. You two have gotten pretty cozy. We should get out of here. I know a place that's quiet and out of the way. No one will be able to hunt us. I mean, hear us there.
Hunt us? Why would they hunt her?
This game hates every wall, especially the fourth wall. Doesn't that sound intriguing? But immediately a flood of worry floods your brain. Should you pack a picnic, bring your swimsuit, a pocket knife? You decide to bring as much as you can. You may have to make a run for it at some point. You should be prepared. But of course, you washed up at this island with nothing but your clothes on your back, so you've got nothing to gather. Are you ready for this? I mean, they call her the Huntress, not the Hugstress. Look up at this towering goddess trying to form a sentence when suddenly, before you can decide if you want to go off with it, the Wraith interjects. I don't usually do this, but I had a dream about you last night, and yeah, I mean, not in like a weird dream, but like, I don't know. I want to tell you about it. You want to maybe hang out with me today? Why am I so bad at this? No worries, if not, I guess. Huntress seems pretty great too. Tough choice. Weigh your options quickly because you only get one day today.
Kinda like Ray.
Also don't want to be hacked to pieces for saying the wrong thing. It's always good to remember that these are all cold-blooded killers, but you know what they say, when life gives you lemons, you make lemonade. And then die a horrible, retching, writhing death after drinking it because the lemons were poisoned all along. Thank you. Sorry, this island has really got me tilted. So who will it be?
Oh, fuck. Wraith is kind of cute, too.
He's cute. That's next playthrough.
Okay.
I gotta go with the Huntress. Whee! Take me. Where are we going? Forest friend achievement, nice. You and Huntress make your way to the secluded beach. Your heart thrums in your chest. Don't look it up. Thrums is a real word, I swear. I agree. I'm a writer, man. Are these nerves of excitement or terror? Isn't it just fun to mix the sexy and the horrifying? Hell yeah. Huntress is quite as a mouse as she guides you through the island forest. You struggle to keep up with her. She moves like a jungle cat, all muscles and silent leaps across thorny bushes. She halts suddenly, and you crash into her, having been desperately trying to keep up. You follow her gaze and realize that you've arrived. A cabin in the woods.
Hey.
The obligatory in nearly all horror films and stories, and you've come here willingly with a fearsome killer. Great job! The cabin is cozy, but something seems off about it. You can't quite put your finger on what it is. Hunter stares at... I can see blood on the fucking floor.
Mm-hmm.
Stares at you through her bunny mask, cocking her head
Also
to the side.
the trees.
Yes, as if trying to gauge your reaction to her hideaway. Are you going to invite me inside? Why do you need an invitation? Are you a vampire? Haha, no. Oh. Is it just me, or did Huntress seem a little disappointed? Didn't peg her for a lover of the Fang, but hey, I don't judge. There's blood ever. Yeah.
But then they could both eat people.
Right?
You know?
Come in. Let's explore. You follow her inside. It's creepy, rickety, and definitely not up to code, but it has a certain homey charm.
Oh, I love when things have a homey charm.
There's more blood on the floor and stuff.
It's all over, okay? Just
You're
get
quite the
used to it.
decorator! She blushes. Indeed she is. A chandelier made of bones hangs delicately from the foyer ceiling, and a collection of trinkets lines the mantel.
Gosh.
Something tells you that the people who once owned these things are not of this mortal coil anymore. Could you be Huntress's next victim? I don't have knickknacks for her to steal from me, though. The only thing she can steal from me is my heart. Both figuratively and literally. The thought gives you a wicked thrill. Hey, she's looking at you again. What do you think of my collection?
Oh god. You could say it's so much.
Are you a hoarder? Why do you need so many watches and umbrellas? Are those someone's reading glasses? They probably missed them. And keys, goodness, the keys.
Oh no, I didn't know I was gonna say that!
Huntress lights up. She's excited that you know what all these random things are called.
Nice!
Got it!
Are you a hoarder? Do you love me?
Oh my god, you know what the dingle hopper's called. I so very badly want to know why humans carry on so many peculiar accoutrements. It is a bit much, which means I've got plenty to share. Here, take this. We get a key. She gives you one of her precious shiny objects to keep. No one's gonna talk about how Huntress doesn't know what a key is, but does know the word accoutrement. Okay, moving on then.
Because one's about literacy and one is the name of an item.
I can't wait to go treasure hunting with you. We could find so many goodies on the island.
Aww. Does she have a metal detector?
I've also noticed her outfit's changed.
Is it?
I think so. The color's
That's
different.
the same dress.
I think it's same dress, it's a different color.
No.
Maybe I'm tripping. I got the skeleton key, yes. But first, what do you think of the other killers on the island? I mean, Trickster is pretty out there, but everyone else seems to be having their interesting backstories and whatnot. Love gossip, huh? What are you playing at, Brex? Huntress considers this for a beat. She seems to have two modes of thought. Two modes, thoughtful and explosive. You hope to never be in the splash zone when the explosive part emerges. Why? Are you jealous? Before you can answer, the house begins to shake. Huntress loses her balances on a termite-infested floor and falls into your arms. You're not mad about it, but before you have time to enjoy taking this moment in... Crabs! Oh no, it's an attack! A horde of killer crabs invade through the crevices in the poorly constructed cabin. They race at you and Huntress in swarms, clacking the razor-sharp claws at you. You must act quickly. What do you do?
Murder.
What's a shashka?
Shield Huntress, run and hide. Grab a shashka. Do it! Grab a shashka!
What's a shashka?
Do it!
Being a highly educated person that you are, you know that a shashka is a Russian sword, not an umbrella or a can of cola or something else like that.
Oh!
Back to back with Huntress, you both hack away at the attacking crustaceans. You manage to slay the majority of the killer crabs, the one you miss goes scurrying away back into their hidey holes. Huntress turns to you with a gaze that's full of passion and intrigue. However, before it bubbles over, she looks away, suppressing this feeling. Is she nervous? No, she's gonna slap me to the wall and keep me forever. That's... Huntress sits down on the wicker couch and begins cleaning the guts off her hatchet. It's an obligatory scene for every killer. You're just happy to not be the source of what she's wiping off. Thankfully, yeah, I knew that. I have a very high vocabulary, so I knew what a shashka was.
You didn't know what it was. You literally said, I don't know what it is.
Looks like we're having crab for dinner. She doesn't smile at your joke. She has that ponderous look on her face again. You join her on the couch. Man, sometimes those near-death experiences really get me thinking about what I want in life. I think I'd really like to start a family one day.
Near-death
How
from
about
crabs? Maybe one day with the right person.
I mean, it's a life-changing decision. You have to make sure it's right. Huntress smiles coyly. A good answer. You never know what kind of weirdos are out there.
Yeah.
What were you like as a kid? You try to imagine this giantess as a meek child in a puffer coat wandering about the forest. Huntress chuckles, her laugh quite cute and soft. I was so innocent. We hunted to survive, then went back to the cottage and Mother would tell me stories and we'd drink tea and imagine a life far away from the woods, somewhere like this. I suppose I finally achieved what she always wanted from me, but since coming here, something feels off. It's beautiful and warm and everyone is so attractive, like thirst traps galore. But I don't get that feeling that... But don't you get that feeling that something is coming for us? Oh no, she's on to you. But on to you about what? Swirling memories rush through your head. Nightmares, visions of the dark cloud, Claude and Dwight's vacant stares that belly some sort of hypnosis. Quick, validate her theory or try to push her off. Totally. I think you're onto something. What do you know? How long have you been here? Do you remember anything at all why we might be here? I've been having these dreams, seeing things. I think we're all serving some greater purpose here.
The entity.
Huntress reveals a strange object she stole from near the stage where Trickster performs. It has a strange symbol on it. Truthfully, it doesn't seem that strange to you. It's just a glass bottle. However, the label is interesting. She hands it over you, but before she can explain her theory, Claudette and Dwight burst in and interrupt you. We have a dramatic announcement, but it needs to happen back at the beach. Curious. You arrive at the beach and realize you were set up. There's no big announcement after all. What we have here is a good old-fashioned rivalry. It's true. Exactly like that voice we cannot hear and certainly aren't referencing says. We were forced to interrupt your lovely date by another killer. They're here ready to make you an offer of love you
It's
won't
the
be able to deny.
Trapper.
Trapper emerges from the
I
water.
knew it.
Is he in slow motion? His pure thirst. He's Paul Newman on horseback. He's Denzel on the cover of GQ. Manly manliness brought to life. Also, was he holding his breath under the water, under there the whole time waiting for his cue? That's commitment to a bit I've never seen it. Heard you spent the day in a quaint cottage. That's cute. How about a quaint mansion? Or better yet, how about one on each continent? Yeah, I'm including Antarctica. I'm really, really rich. Think how cozy we can get in there. Snowy 10-bedroom chateau. One of those pools that is half indoor, half outdoor, but nice and warm throughout. That way you can kill a mama polar bear from the outside while watching her cubs cry over her body from the inside. Jesus Christ, bro. Wow, Trapper's the real deal. And by real, I mean really, and by deal, I mean evil. Plus, you really want to hunt for your food for the rest of your life? With me, you get it both ways. Savagery and someone to clean up after you. Sounds nice, huh? Do I reject him?
He said to never reject him.
I kind of want to, though, because Huntress looks disgusted as
I just feel
fuck.
like this is how we die.
This is how I die, this is how I die. And if Huntress defends my honor, then fucking awesome.
What if this is how they get voted off the island, is the other killer has to kill?
That life isn't for me, bro. I'm very impressed you can speak with implied quotation marks. Very cool.
Jesus.
This guy's a total douche nozzle. Try hard much? He's like the turn of the century Pacific Northwest version of a Wall Street bro. Trust me, it tracks.
God.
Patrick Bateman with a huge chip on his shoulder. You wouldn't go there if you were brandishing cleaver. Yo, shit, he is!
No. Say no.
Thanks, but no thanks. I'm into a quieter lifestyle. I relish my independence, and I don't need someone to wipe my butt for me. You run back into the huge arms of Huntress. She hugs you tight. So tight you might feel the life leave your body for a moment, but it hurts so good. You know what? I'm impressed that you stood up to me. I appreciate someone giving me their total honest opinion, even if that opinion makes me want to carve out your liver. And the butt wiping comment? That's not what I meant by clean up after you. But I am hiring someone to do that for me at the moment I get home.
He's got a weapon.
He's got really big muscles. It's hard to reach around. Trapper leaves and you turn to Huntress, walking in slow motion back into the water. It's pretty weird. He just gotta stand there all night. Shall we continue our date?
Well, I'm concerned about my safety now, but okay.
Huntress leads you back to her cabin. You thought you'd remember the way, but it looks like the forest has completely changed. Nothing is familiar. Better not get lost out here. Can you believe that guy? Classic Trapper, pulling a move like that. I'm so glad you chose me, though. I don't think we've explored all there is between us yet. She winks a bunny-masked eye and scoops you up onto her back. Huntress runs through the woods with you piggyback riding her.
Is this a vampire moment from Twilight?
The wind ruffles your hair. Animals clear a path for the mighty woodswoman as she races by the lead from the famous teen vampire drama in that one scene where he calls her a spider monkey. Huntress doesn't call you that.
Yeah.
Whee! That's what it says. Eventually, she gently lowers you to the ground. You take in your surroundings. A wooded clearing in the forest. Huntress prances about like a deer in a meadow. I like to come here sometimes, clear my head, and hack up a few cute woodland creatures.
Okay.
Foxes are my favorite to slaughter. They think they're so cute and sly, but I see right through them. They're just assholes. Great with hot sauce. Fuck.
At least it's animals and not humans.
At least she eats what she kills and doesn't just
She's
kill
resourceful.
it. Exactly. Huntress hears rustling and darts off to find its source, crouching down low like an animal.
Also, I like how she wears a bunny mask, as if a bunny is what's gonna kill all these things.
Because she's adorable. Now that you're alone in the middle of the forest, which way did you come again? No idea. Your sense of direction is all off. A mellifluous voice floats through the air, landing upon your ears like syrupy honey. Come find me! Oh god.
Oh, there she is, there she is.
Perfect.
Ooh, you did so good. Oh. You're doing so good.
Oh god, this one's so fucking fast.
Oh, bad.
Tag!
Oh.
I've played a lot of time, like, rhythm game shit. You bop Huntress on the shoulder when you find her. She high-fives you. You trying to date this young lady, or you just bro down all day? You're so good at hiding. I'm having a real blast. Thanks. They say it takes 10,000 hours of practice to get good at something. I actually agree with that. That's something I've heard before. Hey, they do say that. Fucking called it!
I know that's a quote.
That was fun, huh? I keep trying to just relax and have a good time, but it's really hard for me. Anytime I let my guard down, something terrible happens. What if I were to let our pants down? She's not wearing pants. Fuck. Do I go full horny, or...
What's the other option?
Like what, or totally?
I say let her lead and go like what. But if you want to go total horny, you can do that too.
Horny sounds fun. Chat says horny.
Okay.
Is it all jokes with you?
That's what I'm saying. She doesn't
Sorry.
like jokes. I was right. It was me. Chat was wrong.
I swear we're here for a good time this reason. Yeah, no one is manipulating us this time. It's just time for dinner. Come get some grub. God damn it, chat, you let me down.
I'm your wife. You should have listened to me.
I should have. What a fun day you've been having. All you can see you can see it written all over your face. You're shining, and it's just not the remaining ancient sweat from spending an afternoon courting a psycho killer. No, you really feel this whole romantic experience. Don't worry. I'll keep your dirty little secrets. Thank you, voice in my head. But enough ribbing. It's time to get back to business, and all of the appetizing singles have arrived for dinner, including Trickster. Thanks, more. Yes. The dark side indeed. Can't go too horny too quick in these kind of games. We're not going to do the gag
You
wherever...
usually don't want to in real life either. Just,
Yeah.
letting you know.
Just good dating advice. So just believe me, they're all here, and they're just as sexy and demented as you remember them. With all your love on the line, everyone is being very careful to not offend you by saying the wrong thing. Congrats, by the way, on getting this far. I'm as surprised as you are these four are falling for you. No, not because of your personality, but because you just met them yesterday. However, since Trapper seems like the biggest long shot to end up holding onto your heart, he throws caution to the wind and speaks up. It's a pretty small consolation prize for being the least loved killer on Murder's Island, but hey, letting them have this one moment in the spotlight is the least we can do, and heaven knows they won't do any better than that. If I'm done in solo, I'm eating what I want, and you're all eating it too. Lamb shank, rare, salt, pepper,
Don't like when you
no
get
sauces
close like
allowed.
that.
Serve it one single piece of broccoli so Wraith won't complain. I like broccoli. Gives me horrible gas. Oh, I don't like that. Buddy, wait till you smell what rare lamb does to my bowels. It's awesome.
Oh, God.
Dinner will be served shortly, but certain power brokers would like to know about your day. Would you like to share your day with the rest of the group? You had an interesting day, but that's for sure. But how will you describe it to the others? Say too much or too little and it can affect your standing with the group. Okay, but don't just sit there and say nothing. Nothing is not an option.
Tell them of your... Wait,
Brush with death. Today was nuts. Went to Huntress' cabin and killer crabs attacked us. It's true. I'll fall asleep tonight to the delicious sound of crunching crustaceans. That would never happen on my yacht. I grind them up. Much more satisfying way to kill crabs. At least those kind of crabs have a little comb with the other kind. Dwight and Claude bring out dinner. Everyone eats in silence. No one trusts anyone now, and they're all very tired. Oh wait, no, sorry. That's a dreary supernatural horror thriller set in Antarctica, not a charming parody dating sim set in undisclosed tropical paradise. Thank you. Bon appetit.
Oh,
Don't you mean Bond? No, everything we serve has a lot of bones in it, even the vegetables. Impossible to avoid on this
I did
island.
my nails.
Beautiful. Show chat.
Did my nails.
Very pretty. Everyone eats
I'm
without
gonna go get
speaking.
berries.
Tensions are rising, both of a sexual and deadly variety. When everyone finishes, Dwight and Claude come back to clean up the table. They linger around you as they pick up their plates, take your napkin, and dust all the crumbs off the table. What would you like to say to the servants? They say nice nails. Everyone, if you be so pleased, so kind as to follow us fire pit, we'd greatly appreciate it. We've been told something big is going to happen. Something that'll change everything. You can go willingly or you can go unwillingly. You have no choice. Tough cookies. Did you have a choice? Do you have a choice on how you said that, dweeb? Yes, and I immediately regret how I did. Good. Something needs to change around here. Fire is rebirth. Fire illuminates the soul. I hope that fire isn't too smoky. Smoke hurts my eyes. I have pretty sensitive eyes.
Did she change her outfit? They all change their outfits a little bit.
Maybe?
I don't remember her wearing her, like, katana outfit.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm also horribly afraid of it. The fire mean, not my eyes, because of childhood trauma involving fire.
Berry.
And finally, everyone starts moving towards the fire pit. If only get away from Wraiths complaining. Berries.
I had, you know, in honor of killing people, it's a little...
So we've only made, like, one really bad mistake.
Yeah, being too horny.
Thanks to mistakes. It's okay, though. We're gonna recover. Will narrator tell a story? I bet they've got a stunningly creative mind. Hey, you think, are they allowed to simply place thoughts in my mind like this? That doesn't seem fair. Everyone makes their way in, but something unexpected happens. Nothing happens. Something almost always seems to happen here. So nothing is probably not a great sign. Oh, cool, and everyone is looking at you. So yeah, you know, do something. Should I pick someone to tell a story, or should I play charades? Boggle? We were actually thinking, why don't you tell us a story?
Whoa, buddy.
Wraith points his spine and skull staff thingamajig at you. You duck out of the way. Who knows what that thing can do? Probably shoot lasers. Try not to bore us. We're just very interested in you. Don't speak for me, Huntress. Yeah, edgy girl. I know, I am not wise.
I was wise. I know what a lady wants. Especially a murderous lady. I know what she wants. Should have gone with me.
You know, the fire is right here, but maybe if we stop talking about it, we all can start to pretend it's not here and doesn't, you know, threaten to burn us all alive. He's not supposed to hear me. Get out of here, Wraith. Brex was about to make an important decision about telling a story or not. I'll tell a story. Sure, I'm gonna tell a story. I hope it's a mystery. Trickster, you're back again. Okay, so what type of story would you want to tell? Adventure, romance, or action?
Adventure.
Alright. You like your Dwayne The Rock Johnson movies, right? How about some adventure? Now we're talking. It's not my favorite type, but I respect your choice and nod politely. You don't have to say that, Wraith. Just nod politely. Okay, ready? Here goes. I really like to go fishing. Solid hobby, great foundation for a story. For sure. You pause. Everyone's waiting with bated breath, no pun intended.
What?
What? Wait. Nah, I was just kidding. So what type of story do you want to tell? Personal?
Sure, personal. I don't know.
I'll get a little personal now, if that's okay. Those types of stories are the best and often the most sad. It's a bit of a love story. Is it about two strong hunters who meet when they both try to bludgeon the same wily Wolverine? Or about a deranged killer who makes the only woman who ever believed in him a witness a display of shocking violence? Not quite. It's about my parents. They met at a party in college. He was hosting and she'd been dragged there by some friends. Oh. They couldn't have been more different, and yet, as the night went on, they were drawn to each other. She made fun of his taste in music, and he took an interest in her major, women's studies. They were married within 2 months. Bit soon if you can trust someone. Bit soon to know if you can trust someone, don't you think? It's so sweet, Wraith says. Exactly. I learned a lot about love from them. If you know, you know. If you know, you know. Some people don't need years to get acquainted with somebody. Love could spark from a look across the campfire. Now you've got their attention. Each killer is furiously attempting to catch your eye from across the fire pit. It's quite alarming, actually. Except for Trickster, who has his headphones in and is loudly playing his own music to drown you out.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, that was not a very good story. I didn't mean to insult you, but it was actually quite bad. Sorry, but this narrator keeps it real. We can't just end there. Who else would you like to hear a story from tonight? You look from killer to killer, trying to decide who might be
Wraith.
the most entertaining. Let's go Wraith. Well, I guess if you want. Let's see. What story could I tell? I could tell you about Mami Wadi, a beautiful African sea goddess who would lure men in with sex and then reveal her true form as half woman, half fish, making them swear to be true to her and no one else. Long story short, it usually ended badly for the men. Which is the end of the story, I guess. My bad. Let's see. There's one about the mysterious cult that would demand a human sacrifice to, No, that's no good. That's no good. You don't want to hear about that one. There's the living tree. Its branches were more like tentacles and it oozed a strange liquid from its bark. One time a girl I knew drank the liquid. She disappeared that night. But a week later, a new tree appeared. It had a very familiar-looking face etched into the bark. No, that's a bad story. That could never happen.
Are you okay, Brave?
What about something truly horrifying? One time I was doing my maths and I mixed up the quadratic equation and Pythagorean theorem. Been there, done that.
Wow.
Just for a second in my mind. I guess I was tired, but wow. That was really scary. I want to hear more about the half-fish lady, particularly the fish part. What?
It's probably because he keeps going in the ocean.
It's not just you, Brex. Half the time I have no idea what the hell Trapper's talking about either. When you're hot and rich and extremely scary, you start to think people will just accept whatever you say. How is story time? A lot of people like to take pot shots at sequels, but I think every good story deserves a follow-up. When you think it's the end, the sequel is almost never as rewarding as the original. That's why I'm much more a fan of episodic style of storytelling. Knowing it's a series takes a lot of pressure off the individual installment and builds a greater sense of community between the audience and creator. Tell me, Brex, if you could delete any sequel from existence, what would it be?
Oh,
Don't answer that. We don't actually care. We just here to make sure that we seamlessly move on to the next segment of the evening. God forbid my small talk get in the way of a romantic twilight moment. Dwight, I'm gonna need you to shut your yap trap. You know that we need to get back to that thing we were doing when we're not on screen. Okay. You might have fun tonight and try not to wink wink end up dead. Why did you say the words wink wink out loud and do the double entendre? Are you getting at the dead end thing? Excuse me. Trapper is horny for fish. Agreed. Dwight is incapable of winking, not since the accident. And you do know all of those people are despicable criminals with double-digit kills, right? Well, except for Spear. She doesn't really belong here. She's strictly a victim, not a perpetrator. No wonder she's pissed. Did I hear somebody trash-talking Spirit? Deal me in.
Oh!
What do you say we take this talk to the hot tub so I can soak this bod while I roast the ghost with some killer hot takes? Please, enough of burns, things that are lit or getting blazed. It's enough of these activities that have to be set next to a literal fire.
Is Wraith afraid of fire?
He doesn't like being seen. And I think he died in a fire.
Oh.
What if we turned and ran away as far away from this place as possibly could? Just you and me. On those spindly legs, you'd probably tire out before you got too far. If it's running away to some place more secluded Brex is after, they should obviously join me. Have you seen these legs? Pure power. Yes. Yeah. Not that my walk speed really reflects my giant stature. That's because I choose to move slowly for stealthy reasons. It's my own choice and it's completely logical. Why is everyone so obsessed with comparing themselves to each other and creating drama? I'm so over that. Don't you get it? Society wants to trick you into fighting with each other so that corporations can swoop in and sell you fake solutions to all your fabricated problems. She is so fucking woke that it's reason why she's a living dead. I'll be sitting in the shade and drinking something locally sourced while thumbing through a public domain novella printed on recycled paper because I refuse to play any of their games. It's like she's actively trying to be as unappealing as possible. Does it really turn anyone else on, or just me? Despite Trapper's insatiable appetite, it seems his attention, along with the attention of everyone else, is still on you for the moment. If you could, I don't know, just pick one of us, maybe we could all move on with our lives, or, some special projects we might have going. Heard him? Who it'll be? Who will you head off for with an evening activity? I'm just saying, you may not get a ton of chances to date around like this before your time on Murder Island comes to a close. And no, I'm not satisfied with that name either, but with this streaming reality TV dating show booming happening, it's pretty much all that wasn't taken. Yeah, Spirit. Yeah, that is.
You need to go make up with Hunters because you said the wrong thing.
I know. Hunters, I had the feeling you'd pick me. You've got good taste, and I don't just say that because I'm considering eating you.
Oh, thanks.
Huntress licks her lips as she eyes you up and down. You've never felt like a literal piece of meat this much in your life before. What have you gotten yourself into? Let's go over to the bar. I'm gonna make you into something special. Will I die?
Concerned.
You and Huntress whisk yourselves away to the bar. When you arrive, you find an arrangement of arts and craft supplies. And are those taxidermy tools? Cool. Are you freaking out? No, I'm not freaking out. You wonder what's going on in Huntress's head. Maybe she's bubbly and enthusiastic, but you're always terrified she might snap. Something on your mind. She smiles. Drink this.
It's got bug in it.
Huntress hands you a seemingly normal tropical cocktail. If we're one to drug you in some sort of state in which you could be operated on, these flavors would certainly hide the poison. Look around and consider what else is to live for besides just this little toy, and the conclusion is, bombs away! You pound the drink. It's quite nice. I've been thinking about making you a present, a mask. Would you be into that? Yes, of course. I've always admired yours. What would you like? And it can't be a dog, even though I know you like them. There was this ex, they were really into Dobermans, like, too into them. It's a long story. Wait, she has an ex?
He was too into Dobermans.
Did I pick the furry? God damn it.
Fluffy cat mask. Fluffy
What
cat.
about anglerfish?
Fluffy cat mask.
What the fuck? Meow. Okay, I guess I asked. I'll be back. I gotta go to the bathroom.
Then I will do this for you.
Thank you.
Okay. Take it over. Okay, chat. Thank you. Well, I know what I'm going to be working on tonight, all alone in my skimpy pajamas. We tried being horny, and she didn't like that. Now she's being horny. I feel like this is a little one-sided. Huntress winks at you. Should we just get out of here? This is our celebration. Okay. She said she's gonna be busy all night, so if we get out of here, she can't make my mask. Making the mask deserves a celebration. I don't know about that one. Okay is drab. We don't want that. Last time she did not like us being super horny, but then she just started talking about being horny, so I'm gonna go with the first one. These drinks are making me pretty sleepy. Should we just get out of here? Maybe go get directly into your bed? Woo! No, that's not how tonight goes. I mean, it's not how it's supposed to go. Not yet, at least. Ha ha, you kooky kids. Ocean. Soon. Huntress, you got a lot of hobbies. Why don't you share something with us that you're passionate about? Something less deadly than throwing axes or chasing survivors. Maybe just a thought. Making more masks or making matching gloves? Be kind of cool. No, you little joker. I'm thinking of a different type of making. Making our victims die fast, medium, or slow deaths, depending on the mood we're in. It's another round of be careful what you wish for on Murderer's Island. Dwight, I need your help. Doing something in a different place entirely. You read my mind at me there. I'm talking about mycology. Oh, mushrooms. You know, mushrooms. I picked them a lot, and I'm very familiar with which ones make for a great soup base and which ones make you super dead. Soup base and super dead. Both sound fun. I'll show you 2 mushrooms. You point at the one that's safe to eat. Okay, that sounds easy enough. Oh, shit. I love mushrooms, but I don't know. I think it's this one. Never mind. Oops, that little fella is an autumn skullcap, and after eating one, if the diarrhea doesn't kill you, the liver failure probably will. She really likes mycology. She likes mushrooms.
Nice.
So she's showing me 2, and I have to pick the deadly one.
Ooh.
Next up, this one's very easy. I'm sure you'll nail it. Point at the one that won't result in almost instant death if you eat it. Oh, isn't it this one?
That's a chanterelle. That's delicious.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Yeah.
Correct. That's a chanterelle. It sounds fancy and it tastes fancy too, just like a certain someone I know, I bet. Nom nom nom. Also, we tried to do sexy stuff with her because she was giving us sexy vibes back, and the ocean cut in and just said, soon.
When the narrator's narrator is just peeks his head around and goes, foreshadowing.
Final question. Which will make you jump for joy, and which will make you want to vomit until you die? The green one makes me think of not jumping for joy, but the white one. Mm-hmm. I don't know. The white one?
Yeah.
That's the destroying angel. It's very deadly, not to be confused with the wish-granting angel, which is what you might imagine you see while you're hallucinating on your deathbed after chowing down on one of these. That was fun, right? I like flexing a little more than just my biceps for you.
Oh, yeah.
She's flexing her brain. I love it. All right, let's see here. Tabulating your answers, and not great, not all wrong, but it only takes one poisonous mushroom to put you down for good. Guess you'll just need to keep me around so you don't shove anything deadly in your mouth. I agree.
Yeah.
Huntress claps her hands giddily. I appreciate you spending time with me tonight. I know the other killers are all very alluring in their own way. It means a lot that you'd spend time with the forest bumpkins such as myself.
It says she used her thinking muscles for this one.
No, you're no bumpkin. I mean, I was sort of forest. They are hot, aren't they? You're no bumpkin. You're a strong, independent woman. Don't demean yourself. Huntress leaps on you, knife to your throat. Oh my god.
What did you do?
I don't know. I'll demean myself if I want to. She's angry, but also turned on. This is pretty hot. We're here. Claudette and Dwight are gathering everyone together on the beach. Typical. Exactly what the voice said. I'm telling you, and I'm being honest, that you're the only one who can hear me. I have doubts.
I trust the ocean more.
The gang's all together again on the volleyball court. Seems like only yesterday you were sitting on the sidelines watching everyone get sweaty. That's because it was. Oi. Feels like I've been here a lot longer than that, actually. It's so late that the sun is already beginning to rise. Better get this over with quick so that you can get some beauty rest. I was gonna say, the sun is rising and I'm just now going to bed.
I guess.
I do not recommend the eternal damnation of perpetual narratordom. Good thing you've really used your time well since then.
Oh.
Really getting to know the gang. The brain, the mogul, the basket case, the psychotic bunny girl. You know, the 4 types of people.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, everyone is gathered on the volleyball court for a new type of game. Pitch your dream date and see who Brex chooses.
Oh, hell yeah.
Who's ready for a round robin? This reminds me of, do you remember that one game show where they'd have, like, a girl and a curtain and then, like, 3 guys, and the girl would ask questions and she'd have to choose which one. Yeah, that's what it kind of reminds me of. How round are we talking? No, not to eat, Huntress. Each killer gets 2 minutes to tell you all about the dream date they have planned for you tomorrow. In no particular order, which is a weird thing to mention, right? Almost like the order does matter. Spirit, why don't you go first? Get this over with, and then you can go back to your reading your book. Stop talking. Hit us, Spirit. Figuratively. Damn it, Dwight. You gotta watch your words with these people. Tomorrow, you'll spit in the face of God, die, and be reborn anew. You know what? I'm sold.
Right?
Sold. Take me. That's it. If you're not intrigued by that, I don't want you. Go draw crayon art with Trapper or dig up whatever mysteries with Wraith. I don't know what those guys do all day. I think our next playthrough has to be a spirit playthrough.
Yeah.
I have a feeling she was probably the popular one anyway to go with. Do you want to at least specify which god you'll be spitting in the face of? All of them!
The best answer.
Come on! Okay then, so hydrate tonight if you intend to hang with Spirit. Trapper, without further ado, would you like to make us all uncomfortable by pushing the boundaries of what's acceptable not only in polite society, but within the narrative of this in-world event and also the larger meta-narrative of the Dead of by Daylight dating experience? Sometimes you just gotta say it. Why yes, thank you, I'd love to. So Brex, you're thinking of picking me? Well, this is your final warning. Pick me and be punished and rewarded? Tomorrow will suck. Probably. I'm not an easy guy to get along with, I know that. But I can tell you this much. I'm hiding a secret on this island that will make fans shit themselves with excitement. If you like Trapper, you're gonna love it. And if not, you're a maggot. Also, everyone, even confident, sexy ladies in rabbit masks, better stay the hell away from my yacht. sorry. Anyway, Wraith? Well, I don't know. I'd really prefer to just tell Brex privately.
Ooh.
I don't really know how that's going to work with these game mechanics. What if you just whispered it to Brex? Wraith considers this for a long time. Too long. That's fine. Without moving, Wraith lowers his voice to a barely audible whisper. Tomorrow, we have to find my bell. Then I can finally tell you what I've been working on. It's going to be really special. The kind of thing where we will really bond.
He's so precious.
And maybe finally get off this island. Oh. And then maybe we can go on a real date. You done? Is that it? Wraith nods proud. He just wants to find his bell. Great. Huntress, why don't you take it from here? Tomorrow morning, I'm planning on a nice atmospheric breakfast on the yacht. Don't worry, Trapper won't even know it's gone. What was that? Nothing. Go away. Then, boy, oh boy, I've got such an adventure planned. It involves hunting for treasure. What kind of treasure are we looking for? Ooh, maybe I can find his bell. Guess you'll have to pick me and find out. Let me tell ya, it's primo stuff. Now, if you don't mind, I've got to start preparing because it's clear already that you're going to pick me. Confident, mysterious. I like it. And time's up, everyone. Gosh, you'll need to dream about these options so you're ready to choose in the morning. Isn't it the morning right now?
I don't know. Maybe it's evening?
Now go dream about all these swoon-worthy options so that you're ready to make a choice come dawn. Have a swell night. Did you two forget to mention something? Haha, oh gosh, how could we forget? Before you run off to slumber peacefully, there's one more thing to do. No reality survival dating competition parody would be complete without singling?
Out one of our contestants who's already teetering on the edge of a psychological break.
No! And giving them a little push. Hold up. This has been a survival dating competition parody this entire time, and I'm just now finding out about it? Come on, the signs were there. You just didn't read them. Welcome to Murderer's Island. It's now time to eliminate one of the killers. Oof, it's like a butchering, but it hurts even worse. If you can't kill a killer, but you can't kill a killer, but you can break their hearts, do you dare even try? You mean, that's right, tomorrow one of these sexy slicers will not be eligible to take you on a date. Who's it gonna be? But why? Because it's dramatic? Because it's surprising? Because it's a classic reversal of fate? And it will hurt someone's feelings. Someone dangerous. Who's it gonna be, champ? What's your thought process here? Trapper seems like he might throttle you in your sleep if you eliminate him. That being said, at least you'd see him coming. Spirit could be anywhere. She floats, and I hear she can disappear, hard to track. If you get rid of Wraith, he might cry. And although I totally support normalizing men crying and being vulnerable, it just seems like he might be an ugly crier. Huntress? She might pretend to be okay with it, but then you'll start seeing her behind every tree. What I'm trying to say is, I don't envy you, boss. So, which sociopath are you eliminating? Holy fuck. Is it weird that I kind of want to eliminate Huntress?
Wow. Wow.
Like, I know that we've built this really strong bond the entire island, but you gotta go. No, I'm kidding. It's gotta be Trapper.
Yeah.
He's crazy. Oh, we gotta see a Trapper achievement. This was very simple. Trapper, you scared the living shit out of me. You are eliminated. Honestly, though, I don't care. You suck. Oh, but not in a good way. You bore me. Your personality-free maggot. It wouldn't even be fun to kill you. Which I was totally going to do tomorrow the first chance I got. So really, this is a win-win for both of us. Still might kill you, though, out of principle for eliminating me. Sleep with both eyes open, and have fun on your date tomorrow.
Damn.
He's creepy. Now that you've broken the heart of someone heartless, you should go get some shut-eye. And don't worry too much about the broken heart you've left behind, because of course, they'll be receiving a consolation prize. They might not get to go home with Brex when this is all over, but they'll never sleep alone again.
What?
I have no idea. That's right. We're sending our eliminated player home with...
Oh!
their own mostly new trickster body pillow. Why is it mostly new?
I'm concerned.
The next best thing to the real trickster. It might not hug you back, but it definitely won't try and stab you. And how do we know? Because I've tried. That's right. It's Dwight tested.
Oh, God.
Claudette approved.
Damn.
So everyone simps hard for Trickster, yet they didn't let him be in the dating sim.
Or he's the secret ending.
I hope you sleep well tonight, Brex. You're my hero for what you've accomplished. How can you sleep tonight knowing what you've done? No, not because of the guilt. I mean, knowing that there's a legit homicidal maniac who hates you so close by.
Comedy indeed.
How can you sleep tonight knowing what you'll do tomorrow? I don't know how you'll do it, but you better go before Dwight and Claudette come back and put you to sleep themselves. You know those two, schedule. This is terrifying. I live them mostly.
Yeah.
Wow, what a crazy way to end the day. An elimination? I didn't even know it was that kind of a game.
This is my favorite version of Love Island.
Let's check in with everyone, especially with our loser. Now I feel like I have to do the Love Island voice. Gotta get into it. Everyone deserves a send-off. I can't help it if I have thick arms and legs that go until they stop. I knew we had a connection from the moment I saw them through my mask. You can never be sure what's going on in the newcomer's mind, but I like my odds for tomorrow. It's so fun hunting for love and not for food or vengeance for a change. I don't really know what's happening here. I honestly haven't been paying attention. Oh, Brex? Sorry, I forgot. I'm focusing on other things. More important things. I think he's sad.
Yeah.
One way or another, I won't be here for much longer. I don't handle rejection well. At least I don't think I do. No one has ever been dumb enough to reject me before. Yeah, the more I think about it, the angrier I'm getting. And I'm a giant rage monster. So everyone in this room should be scared right now. Turn the camera off. Did I think there was a chance I might get eliminated? Yeah, I did. Did I care if I got eliminated? Not even a little. Does the volume of words I spend talking about how much I don't care about things signifying a deeper yearning within me to be seen, heard, and validated by those around me? Nah. What? No, you're not a part of this. You don't get a confessional. It's cool, man. I'm not part of anything, you feel? I'm not a cog in anyone's machine. I'm my own machine. This whole thing is pretty cute, though. Charmingly low budget. Old school marketing vibes, not gonna lie. I kind of wish I wasn't so busy right now. I'd definitely be down with a reality show style dating competition with survival elements. But I got a new album, upcoming tour, finalizing the new sneaker line, producing a limited series on my life, starting a new social media NFT crypto app. That's a lot of things.
Yeah.
And doing these private gigs over on IP Island. My dudes, you gotta come check it out. IP Island, it's dope. It's where the real killers are hanging out. Fully licensed, no legal drama. Lawyers, take a hike. I'm gonna tell everyone that Trickster said that, but don't worry. I'm talking your favorite established characters from all over pop culture that can't be seen on this island. Hell, you probably can't even mention them, like Ghost. So it's all the DLC ones. Don't say it. Look, we get it. You're very popular and in demand, but we have a game to get back to, and I don't want to get sued. Ghostface. Come on! Whatever, I don't even care. I'm the Trickster. See you around, Brex. You too, narrator. I have a name, you know.
You do?
Yes, seriously, they do not pay me enough to deal with you people. Is it my turn? What? No, it's not your turn. You're sentient water. How are you even sitting in
Get
that
him a
chair?
cup.
What's a chair? It's a thing, you're getting all wet. Now it's gonna smell like mildew. Okay, rude. Fine, let's get this over with. It's your turn, Ocean. Do your check-in. Check-in? I was just looking for the bathroom. Bathroom? Are you serious? It's down the hall to the left. It's okay, never mind. Never mind, what does that mean? No, not you too. This wasn't meant to be a confessional time for literally every character in this game. It's okay, we don't have to confess anything. We've just been working our asses off for 2 days straight and wanted to sit down somewhere. This chair is wet. Yeah, I think the Ocean just peed on it. How is that possible? You know what? I don't care. You two are looking pretty pleased with yourselves. I've got something to confess. Oh, great. What's it gonna be? You ate glue in the 2nd grade. You cheated on the algebra test once. Watching Trapper get eliminated was the first time in this unending spiral staircase of pain that this is my life that I've felt even a modicum of joy. Every minute that I'm alive in this nightmare, this place, this sun, these sweet sugary drinks, it sounds fun for a long weekend, but for an eternity, the unrelenting rhythm of crashing waves and wailing seagulls, it's like the crescendoing song of evil that makes me question the very foundation of the universe. Why am I here? Why are any of us here? What kind of sentient being would do this? Please erase me from my existence. Make it so that I was never born. Pull the plug on the experiment and let my soul be free. And please, please get me out of this polo shirt. Is this a Monica thing? Do we need to go into the file and remove Dwight and Claudette?
Oh no.
Okay, let's get you to bed, buddy. I don't want to go to bed. Going to bed means eventually I'll have to wake up.
Fuck.
Yikes, huh? That was a weird way to end. Ah, well, what are you gonna do? You let the camera roll long enough, someone is bound to say something crazy. Anyways, seems like everyone's had their shot at annoying me tonight, so hey, hit the hay and get some rest. Tomorrow is gonna be a doozy. We should vote Dwight off the island.
I wish we could.
It does make me wonder if there is some weird file thing we can do. Soft sunlight warms your skin, nudging you awake. Also, you're using a killer crab as a pillow, which is sort of okay with. Okay. You pull on your beach attire and splash water on your face. Dwight and Claudette approach. Is that look on their faces excitement? Terror? You notice your stomach flutters with butterflies. Someone's in love. Or you've been infected with zombie butterflies in your sleep. It has happened here before, but it's probably the love thing. It's time! Claudette gestures to the beach where the killers all stand flanked by tiki torches. It's a scene very reminiscent of a TV show you used to hate watch with your ex. Suddenly, the message is clear. You're going to declare your affections for a killer in front of several other killers. Hey, isn't Trickster supposed to be here? We paid him good money to make some half-assed cameos in this show. It's gonna chew. I'm gonna chew his agent out.
God damn
But
it.
before they walk you over for your big moment, don't think we haven't noticed how kind you've been to us, Brex. It can't be easy being thrown onto a mysterious island for seemingly no real reason, surrounded by terrifying killers, trying to manage your most primal impulses, murder and making out. You kept a cool head and treated us, your friendly island hosts, with dignity and respect. So don't tell anyone we told you this, but Claudette and Dwight look around conspiratorially. Just a little hint for you going forward. Don't try to go all the way with a killer who isn't into you. Relationships are two-way streets, and if you don't have a green light in the other direction, you might end up in the friend zone. The friend zone? That doesn't sound so bad. Where do you think you are exactly? Dead by Daylight doesn't do friends. There are killers and there are survivors, and I'm afraid we can't say more. Okay, so who's into me? Claudette and Dwight look around conspiratorially again. Well, I've seen the sparks flying between you and Huntress. I saw her whittling a little figurine of you last night while everyone else was asleep. So are you ready? Of course you're not, but too bad we're on the schedule. Every time I try to make a move on Huntress, she freaks out.
Gotta play more cool.
She was
Maybe
showing
she just
me
doesn't
leg
do with
and shit.
confrontation. That's why she attacks people from a distance.
I feel like we need to let her make the first move. Because
Absolutely.
I thought she was making moves on me in that, like, she gave me a drink, and then she was flashing leg at me and shit. But then the minute I said anything, it was game over. Unfortunate.
Coy thigh mommy.
Thigh mommy. You make your way over to a row of hotties. Claudette and Dwight stand off to the side, hands behind their backs. It's been quite the 48 hours, but there are clearly sparks in the air, and I'm not just talking about the rusty chainsaw, though I do recommend staying away from those sparks. It's time for a newcomer to confess their love. Wait, I have to do a drum roll for this. No, you don't, but who cares? Brex, who do you choose for your solo date? Can we at least do the flower thing? Dwight, I thought we had agreed to keep that between us. No, not that flower thing. The thing where the suitor gets a flower as a symbol of their contestant's love and affection. Oh, right, I suppose. But no roses. There's such a cliche at this point. Well, that's good, because I tried to pick a rose, but I got an ouchie, so I settled for this. Oh, so cute. Beautiful. You've done good, Dwight. This is a lovely bouquet. I hope Dwight saved some of these for Claudette. They're a thing, right? You're getting that vibe, too? Just me? Sorry. You've got other things to think about right now. Brex, who do you select to receive these flowers and spend the day with you today? Obvi Huntress. You turn to Huntress. She's never looked more appealing. Her caftan dress ruffles behind her in the light morning breeze. A seagull lands on her shoulder like she's a beachy cartoon princess. I just imagine the next line is she grabs a seagull and like breaks it in half.
And just nom nom.
She snaps a seagull's neck and stuffs it somewhere under her flowing dress, probably to save for lunch. Sigh, she can't help but hunt. How did we know? Huntress, I choose you. Let's spend the day together and see if we think a future is possible for our love. Me? Really? Huntress throws her hands up in the air like a bear and gallops toward you. At first you think she might swipe at you with her gigantic hands and knock the life out of you. Instead, she scoops you up into a hug and takes her place at your side. And she just stuck her tongue out at the other killers. Sometimes the immature move is the right one. It's sure to be a fun day. We'll just be here not getting to really participate, even though survivors matter too. While you go off and have a grand old time. Yep, just Claudette and I hanging out. No one competing for our love. Wondering what we did in the past life to end up embroiled in this unrelenting misery. But go! Have a blast! I said I wanted
also,
a romance.
that music was kind of nice. It was like... It was a good rock song.
Huntress eagerly leads you to the yacht to begin your romantic day together. You have to admit, warm, salty air on your skin, the sound of crashing waves. This is a pretty perfect morning, just you and Huntress. Hey, cuties. Ah, Ocean's here too. Did you know that I'm teeming with flesh-eating bacteria and dead bodies? That pesky Ocean, always killing the vibe. You turn to Huntress. You sure you're okay here on the ocean? I know you don't like to be out in the open. Something about being here with you makes me feel safe. You both sit down at a beautifully set table on the deck of the boat. A wide spread of mouth-watering breakfast goodies are arranged in front of you. She pulls out Seagull. Can we get you anything? You look a bit green. I get extremely seasick. And Trickster replaced all of the island's Dramamine with party drugs, so...
Hell yeah.
Wait, how did they get here? Weren't they just on the beach consoling the rejected killers? Are there more than 2 of them? You motion one of them over. We'll both take a screwdriver, hold the orange juice. Of course.
I like how she gets the axe to, like, give her order.
Hey, can you play this particular song for us? Set the mood? You hand Dwight a piece of paper with a song title written on it. Sure, though I doubt Trapper has it on vinyl collection. Soon, the haunting melody of Huntress's mother's lullaby streams through the yacht's expensive stereo system. I love when my mother's haunting lullabies
the ocean
are played in a romantic breakfast setting.
Right?
The boat rocks as though to a rhythm of the song. The eerie, melancholy mood is really quite romantic. Breakfast has never been this intimate. You reach out to touch Huntress's hand when suddenly a loud bellow scares you. You knock your freshly poured flute of straight vodka into the pristine deck. Just vodka for the morning? It's Trapper! He's screaming at us from the beach. Look how tiny he looks from all the way over here! Huntress squishes his head between her fingers like a child and giggles. Damn you both! That chairs you're sitting on are worth more than your lives. Get back here! He's not wrong. Hey, Claudette, take us out farther. Aye, Captain. Can she drive a boat? Guess we'll find out. Alone again, nothing but the crew of a seagull in the ominous shadow of a killer lurking beneath the waves. He was swimming out there. I have something for you. For me? Huntress reveals a package wrapped in a bloodied apron. You clap your hands like a kid on their birthday. Her playful attitude is rubbing off on you. I made that mask you asked for.
Oh, hell yeah.
The fluffy cat mask.
Yes.
I almost forgot, but I bet you didn't. This is the whole reason you pursued Huntress, I bet. Definitely to get a mask of your own. No other reason. Here you go.
Oh my god.
It doesn't even have a bottom.
It's perfect.
It's perfect. You sure about that? It certainly was a choice. She's not happy with it. You both laugh. You toss the mask off the yacht. Good call. The whole time I was making it, I was like, this is too weird. No amount of blood is ever gonna make it look cool. Let's go back to my place. She downs her screwdriver. Apparently, a fluffy cat mask isn't what she wanted. The tension is palpable as you enter the cabin. You could cut it with a hatchet. Give me a break. It's day 3 of killer jokes. A narrator only has so much mojo. Huntress sits down at the cluttered table in the kitchen. You notice the bloodstains that have crept into every nook and cranny of the wooden planks. What poor creature died on this table? Did they suffer? What do you care if they suffered? Get back in the ocean, ocean. Stop backseat omniscient narrating. Stay here. Don't move a muscle, or I'll hear. I can hear any mammal's tendons creak as they stretch. It's a gift and a curse. She can listen to my knees. They crack a
Oh
lot.
god, no.
I'll be right back. Alone in the cabin. What to do? I have a feeling that she likes the blood.
Yeah.
I don't want to tidy up. If I tidy up, she might hate me. But do I want to freak out? Maybe I need a moment to freak out and let my emotions out.
Yeah.
I'm freaking out! Tell someone who cares! Hey! Fine, you've called my bluff. I literally have to listen to you and your problems, or else the damned ocean will have a conniption. So, what's the deal? Am I ready for this? Is it smart to get intimate with a known cannibal? She kills on command and doesn't even clean the blood off her apron. Gives a whole night. You mean her Seraphim? She's coming back. Wow, rude. What's that in her strong yet delicate hand? You reach out for her, longing to stroke her blood-matted hair and scratched up shoulders. I thought we could get warm by the fire. She wags a finger at you, a bunnylicious smirk on her face. Not so fast. Remember when we talked about how there's more going on here? You nod a little.
Like a little idiot.
Well, I know now there's something up. The other night, while you were sleeping like a cute little baby, I snuck into each of the other killers' lairs and saw them with shiny objects that they've been stealing from me. I think they're connected somehow. Maybe it has to do with the symbol. I tried to go back last night, but something blocked me from picking any of the objects up. Something or someone or something knows I'm onto them. I think if you try, it might work. What do you say? Will you help?
Hell yes.
Hell yeah! A globe-trotting treasure hunt on the level of Nicolas Cage masterpiece? You can definitely count me in. Let's go, I'll be your guardian angel. You never know when those other killers might pop up. You grab Huntress by the hand and practically trip over your own feet on your way out the door. It feels good to have a quest, thrilling. But part of you is just wondering how quickly you will get through this and impress Huntress. Soon, she'll take you in her yoked arms and you'll swoon.
Hell yeah.
Your childhood crush on Popeye is making more and more sense. Where do you want to start? That was not me.
That wasn't me either.
There are 4 killers who have stolen from Huntress. You're not going to let them get away with it. Which one will you investigate? The Trickster. Ooh. I think we should start. Well,
Wraith was also saying he was preparing to leave,
but he can't find his bell.
so he's probably out.
Possibly. Also, Trickster's been on the other island.
Yeah, let's go to Trickster stage.
You arrive at Trickster stage, but there's no one here. Not Trickster, not an audience, not anybody. Nothing eerier than an empty concert venue. Thinking of all the fringe that once swayed here. The beers that sloshed over red solo cups. Mosh pits, tall guys standing in front of you for an entire show. Lifelong friendships that actually only lasted for one summer. Good times. Ah! My concerts are always an experience. You should really come to one of my after parties sometimes. They're a real scream. I'll put you on the VIP list. I prefer acoustic
balalaika music.
Balalala. Trickster, I've never listened to your music, and I think sampling the sounds of people's screams is a very been there, done that. Hey, no one talks to Trickster like that. Are you in the third person? And now... And how do you know about my samples? Somebody is obviously a much bigger fan than they're letting on. Show me where Huntress's shiny mysterious object is, or I'll wipe that grin off your face with a chloroform-drenched rag. Ooh. Way to harsh my mellow. Deranged violence and torture is only cool when I do it because it's my commentary on a shallow society, and I make it look sexy as hell. Your thingamajig is that away. Trickster backs away from you and resumes practicing an intricate dance routine. The way you stood up to that bootleg Backstreet Boy just now was, wow. If I weren't so strong and stable on my feet, I'd swoon. But it just wouldn't be believable. Find me, my shiny thing, champion, oh fuck.
You want me to do this?
Hold on.
It's spacebar.
Oh, I didn't stop.
Okay.
Oh!
Wow.
You missed completely.
Perfect. Nice. You can get it. We did it. Holy shit.
I like how the slowest one I missed.
Right?
I would hope so. It's very important to locate and remove all the internal organs of your prey as soon as you fell them so their meat doesn't spoil. I've actually heard that before.
Yeah.
A shiny coin! So there's a chest nearby?
Well, it's like the one I picked up off the beach earlier in the beginning of the game.
Yeah, but in DBD, the shiny coin makes more chests.
Oh. Yeah.
Oh, what's this? You found a gold coin. I need baddies. There are 4 killers who have stolen from Huntress. You're not going to let them get away with it. You can avoid going to Trickster stage a second time, which is good because the whole mood there is just off. Which one will you investigate? Wraith was gonna go out, so we can go to Wraith. But it seems like they show up anyway, who knows?
This is cool.
This is cool. When you arrive at Wraith's oddball hangout zone, you immediately understand why they call it the Cosmic Dump. They being Neobs. It's as if there are items and elements from all over the universe in this space. Also, it's a damned mess. But it's undoubtedly a special place. The very air you breathe makes you feel like you're part of something much, much larger. I'm going to go hunt us some lunch while you find the object. You'll know it when you see it because it's extremely shiny. Ah, how long have you been standing there? Are we ever really there? I don't have time for your existential crisis today, Wraith. Huntress and I are totally gonna get it soon. I think, I hope. Look, I need to find a special object you have hidden here. You stole it from Huntress and she knows it. So you're trying to figure this whole thing out too, huh? Come check this out. Bit of a subject change, but sure, it's Wraith we're dealing with after all. Wraith leads you to a telescope, though through it you can see a far-off island in the distance. That's probably...
IP Island.
Yeah. Holy smokes, is that... Sorry. Actually, I have no idea what that is. Would you mind filling me in? It's IP Island, where all the coolest killers from intellectual properties we're legally obliged not to mention by name hang out and party with Hollywood celebs and Silicon Valley moguls. That's not even all. Zoom in over there. Ah!
Fucking Ghostface.
I got close to the screen too. Is that Ghostface? I said not to name them. Oh, geez. Now we're gonna have to clear the rights. You have no idea how much my lawyer charges by the hour. I'm sorry, you just kind of popped up. I'm telling you, something crazy's going on there. I'll have you know I wasn't trying to steal anything from Huntress. I was just looking for answers, but I'm also occasionally losing said answers. Yep, that's right. The thing you're looking for, I can't actually find. So good luck, I guess. Oh, good. A minigame. I haven't seen one of these before in the past 10 seconds.
All right, you can do it.
Oh my god.
You got this. Perfect.
You see an old pair of glasses on the ground and quickly grab them. You found it. So shiny. I knew I could count on you,
glasses.
And that's saying something because I literally never learned to count anything via traditional system of numbers. Let's get out of here. Gotta have berries. It's hard to believe that these old glasses really mean anything special, but a lady like Huntress deserves whatever she wants. You spend a moment imagining Huntress with glasses. Would she wear them over the mask or under? It's not possible to do it under. No. Hey, that's not just some junk. Those are my reading glasses. I just subscribed to highlights. Wait, those are his glasses? There are 4 killers who have stolen from Huntress. You're not gonna let them get away with
Huntress
it?
just a klepto?
As for Wraith's hangout, that's she did say that her and her mom just collected things. You can avoid going to Trickster's stage a second time, which is good because the whole mood is just off. Why does it keep mentioning
I don't
his
know.
stage?
Spirits?
Spirit's Lighthouse. Oh, I love Spirit. This place is spooky as heck. Wasn't the beach sunny and beautiful? It's still beautiful. It's sparkly. Right? So you're telling me that your precious shiny thing is up there? Ooh, I love it.
Yeah.
It's pretty great, right? Finally a good chance to activate these quads. You don't get legs like these from standing still. But you already know I love a good workout. Running, jumping. That's why you like her. My God. Get that
Was it
damn
not
shiny
obvious?
thing before her immeasurable horniness melts your brain and it runs down out of your ears already. God, you love working out so much.
I do.
So much. Yeah, I called it out. It's obvious to everyone. Just own it. So shall we? Inside the lighthouse, it's so dark that you can barely see the step in front of you, like many of the maps. But that's okay, because you've got about 100 stairs to practice getting the hang of this in the dark. However, something about this gloomy place is really wearing you out and messing with your otherwise happy, horny aura. You can practically feel your mood going down, down, down as you climb up, 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 higher into the lighthouse, before you finally arrive at the top. Spirit, you're looking pretty pleased with yourself. Yeah, I'm getting the hang of this whole being dead thing. Did you totally get sadder the closer you got to the top of the tower? That was me, baby. I've got to share the wealth. My wealth, I mean unending despair. You're probably here for one of your precious shiny things that I've stolen. Good luck finding it. I'll be over here reading if you need me. Let's find this shiny thing. Anything to brighten the mood in here. Don't miss the treasure. This is a treasure hunt, not a treasure miss.
Nice.
Ugh. Oh no! That was hard.
We found it.
You're really going a long way to prove you're dedicated to me. You know I noticed, right? I can see a raccoon lick inside itself for 200 yards away in pitch darkness. I definitely see you working that little butt off for me.
Oh, yeah.
Why can you see that? Oh, it's a shark keychain. Shiny thing get.
Shiny thing get.
You found a bottle opener. Really? This is the fancy item? Whatever, you're a real team player. Hey, no. Stop. Spirit doesn't even look up from her book. I think you'll be fine if you just peace out. Oh, Spirit. Last one. There are 2 ways to get to Trapper's Cave. Due to this whole, trap-based character theme he's got going on, you can rest assured that either one or both of these pathways is filled with traps. You turn to Huntress for advice, but she only giggles and shrugs her shoulders. You're on your own, it seems. I guess you're going to have to wing it. Which will you choose? Underground tunnel. Underground, huh? Sounds secretive. No one can stop you if they can't see you. That said, no one can rescue you if they can't hear you scream. And nobody will need to waste time burying you if you're already underground when you die. But you're not gonna die, are you? Ha. Surely a dimly lit tunnel like this must be rife with traps. However, you manage to make your way along distinctly uncaught by any traps, rusty, bare, or otherwise. I got this. You're doing great. You're not at all afraid? Who, me? Nah. I gotta say, this is up there among the nicest damp and seemingly abandoned tunnels I've ever wandered through. Look, it even has lights. Inspired by Huntress's bravery, you dig deep inside yourself and summon courage of your own, which is good because you're going to need it if you're going to head through that murdery-looking passageway ahead.
Oh boy.
Oh, it's so pretty. You enter into a humid, shadowy cave. Dripping water echoes all around you. It's definitely not cozy like the cabin you left behind. You wonder, how deep does that pool of shiny water go? Let's get this over with. When you your eyes adjust to the darkness, you see Trapper. He leans against the wall of the cave like a detective in an old film noir. I knew you'd come. Trapper, get out of our way or I'll skewer you and serve you for lunch. You're wasting your time. You'll never find what you're looking for. Unless what you're looking for is a minigame! What? A minigame? How unexpected. I'll wait for it. How about you play it right now? Find Huntress's lost shiny thing.
Even the game's like, come on, just do the thing.
Alright, your turn.
Oh, fuck.
You got this. You did it! You found my lost shiny object. I'm so grateful. I could kiss you right now, but I won't because I'm pretty sure Trapper didn't actually leave and he's still over in that shadow watching us. Later, Trapper, you thieving little perv. Hey, that's not fair. I'm huge. Come on, Brex, let's hurry to the next place. A pen!
You can stab somebody with it.
You found Huntress's shiny thing, and, well, think it's just a regular old pen, but we don't need to point it out. She's happy, and isn't that all that matters?
Damn right.
Phew, that was fun and scary. Good to see the other killers are taking their heartbreak in stride, more or less. And you got a really nice tour of some of the island's lesser-known haunts. Haha, boom, still got it. We make a pretty good team, you and I. What can I say? I appreciate a fine collection. Now that yours is back in order, maybe we head back inside to appreciate it. And you collect a certain other special gift I've been meaning to give you. A special gift? Is it shiny? I suppose it could be if you oiled it up enough.
Oh, God!
I'm going to be ill. When you enter the cabin, it's dark, barely lit, deep shadows stretching from wall to wall. Somehow it manages to be a little bit terrifying, but also a little romantic. But you barely even notice. You've got other things on your mind. Whoa!
Oh my!
Is she drooling? You're practically undressing each other as you walk through the door. Mine's elsewhere. Neither of you realize that the door was wide open already. You are incredible. Every time you find one of the objects, my heart beats faster and faster. Your nimble hands. Is there anything they can't find? The fireplace is crackling, your heart pounding. The smell of cinnamon is in the air, but wait. Who's that?
It's her mom.
No ways, actually.
I have no idea.
Huntress quickly pulls her beach cover-up back on. My darling? An older Russian woman bearing a striking resemblance to Huntress sits, warming her hands by the fire. Does she, though? Does she bear a resemblance?
I don't know.
Where? I don't see it.
Wait, is her mom the hag?
That's not the hag.
I don't know.
She turns to you, and you're shocked to see that she appears to come from a completely different time in history, wrapped in old, unfamiliar clothes that are completely out of place here at this beach retreat. Without thinking, you blurt out,
What an honor!
"What an honor! It's you! I can't believe this. You're the Mama Huntress." Oh, she's all
She's
proud
like
now.
damn fucking straight.
Moms might be a little bit hotter than Huntress, though. "I've been dying to meet you." "Well, nearly. Can I help you with anything? Glass of vodka? A hatchet for revenge on an elk who slayed you?" "Oh, no, my child. I'm quite content. Just happy to know my little darling is taken care of." Huntress chuckles nervously. "Hi, Mama." Claudette and Dwight burst in like they're in a prank video. "Bet you weren't expecting this date to include meeting her mom. What?" "Hey, Huntress, how do you feel about dear old Mama coming to interrupt your date?" Huntress throws a hatchet directly at the two survivors. It skewers the wall in between them. Without another
love
word, they
that
quickly
face.
scurry away. Good girl.
Not gonna
Huntress
lie,
turns to
her
you.
mom's kind of hot.
I said that.
Yeah.
I hope this is all right. Of course, I
Of
was
course.
hoping to bang.
Gotta go, of course.
I was kind of hoping to bang. Of course, it's okay. I give great parent. I give great parent.
That honestly feels like a
Huntress
typo.
breathes a sigh of relief. It's just not the mood I thought we were coming back to, but I'm here now. I'm in it. I'm ready to meet your mama. Thank goodness, because my mother is the only person, most important person in my life. We Russians invented tea, did you know that? Mama Huntress shoves a cup in her hand, and as you drink your tea with her, we drink the tea? We haven't even eaten yet today.
I know.
The air becomes warm around you. You, Huntress, and her mother sit by the fire and exchange stories and anecdotes. Mama pulls some old-timey pictures of a young Huntress in black and white holding bloodied animal corpses with a chilling, dead-eyed stare. You all laugh and eat raw meat of some kind. It's a lovely time. Almost like you're back at home. You've forgotten that you're on a possibly cursed island atop what is likely some sort of hellmouth. Look, that's not official lore. I just call it like I see it. Every so often, Mama Huntress clutches her stomach and her eyes stare into the middle distance. She mutters some sounds as if reliving the moment she was skewered by an elk. It's very grim. I like you. Thank you for indulging me in my tea and stories. So tell me, what are your intentions with my Russian word? That means bunny. But you guessed that already, didn't you? Or by now you've got your translator app ready. I feel like if we say to keep her safe, it'll make the mom happy but Huntress mad.
Yeah.
If we say to start a family, it might make Huntress mad. If we say to take it slow, I don't know.
I don't know.
I feel like all of them might be good answers. I think we should make the mom happy and say to keep her safe. I don't know.
Fuck. Decisions.
I need like a D3.
No, we don't look at any guides. We go with our
I need
guts.
a D3. My gut is to say to keep her safe, but I think it's wrong.
Do you want the familia?
I feel like maybe the familia might be right.
I would just say take it slow. I think that's the safest answer.
Ooh, all that's on my mind is a family. To forge our own forest dwelling with a brood of half a dozen at least, hunting side by side forever. Mama Huntress smiles at you. She reaches into her bloodied cloak and pulls out a handkerchief with a flower on it. For you, the one worthy of my Anna. Use it to clean your hatchet of Scara. You take the handkerchief. It's soft and smells of spices. I'll take good care of this. You point to Huntress. Her, on the other hand, she can take care of herself. Huntress is ecstatic. You've won over Mama. No easy task. My time on this plane is coming to an end. The weird magic from the Ghost Girl's Black Lighthouse won't keep me here for long. I don't want to get into the logic of this, but yeah, the Black Lighthouse can bring ghosts back to life. If you're still here, you're willing to believe anything. It was Spirit who brought you back? I'll have to thank her. Huntress's mama begins to fade. Huntress cries. Can you picture her at 6 years old lying over her mother's dead body? I fully support this union. I feel good leaving my daughter on this cruel earth with you. Thanks.
Thank you.
Share a meaningful look with the mother of your beloved. Mama Huntress fades away, leaving you and Huntress alone again. Not a second later, Claudette and Dwight storm back in. Never alone for too long on this island. It's time for a dramatic scene between the lovers. Shall we adjourn to the forest clearing for ambience? Wow, they just butt into everything.
Uh-huh.
You and Huntress stand holding hands in the forest clearing. Dwight and Claudette watch your interactions closely. Too closely. Hey, I really loved hanging out with you. I think it's time. Time for... Oh, wow. Okay, I'm ready for this. Time for you to call me my real name. Like my mother does. Will you call me Anna? Oh, that? Yes, of course. I think Anna's a beautiful name. And you're a beautiful person, Anna. Rex, do you know what I'd like to do right now with you beneath the moonlight?
Boggle.
I'm feeling closer. Oh, it changed her thing to Anna.
Oh,
I'm
that's
feeling
cute.
closer to you than I ever have before, and there's nothing I'd rather do right now than... She averts her eyes. Does she mean what you think she means? Nope, she's looking right at Dwight and Claudette. Chop up these two fools with you.
Absolutely.
They want to die.
They're
so...
immortal.
My hatchet is as sharp as my love for you. Let's get bloodied. Shit.
Damn.
It's a gruesome scene as you and the Huntress go to town on these innocent survivors who just wanted to help you guys out. We were being forced to help you... Ah, can't hear you, hun. On account of the congealing blood in your mouth. Ah! Once you've made quite a mess of the survivors, you and Huntress look at each other with manic eyes. Shall we return to the cabin? I'd love to get you out of that beach right into something a little less there. Thought you'd never ask.
Nothing sets the mood like a good old-fashioned murder.
Once inside the cabin, Huntress strips off her caftan, revealing every curve of her muscled bod. You follow her lead, disrobing for the first time since waking up here on the island. Yeah, you've been sleeping in your clothes. No judgment, it's a strange new place. You kiss. And are we allowed to say this on stream?
I know it doesn't have anything explicit shown.
Okay. And yes, if you were wondering, it looks like she's gonna keep the bunny mask on for this sexy time.
The mask stays on.
This is the part where I skedaddle. Decapitations? Sure. Tiger maulings? I love it. Dudes crashing other dudes in car crushers? Gotta have it. But hanky-panky? That I can't handle. I'll leave you horny kids to it. What? Just because Huntress speaks Russian doesn't mean I do. I speak Canadian French. It's a thing. Look it up. I'm nervously running my mouth now to give you two time alone in the dark, maybe. Stop me if you've heard this one. A hillbilly, a doctor, and a clown walk into a bar. Fine, we'll get back to it. Post doing it, you and Huntress lie together in the warmth of the fire. Everything is so perfect. You imagine Mama Huntress smiling down on you from beyond.
Of course.
That's what I like to think about.
Right.
You know? Then you realize it's pretty gross to imagine her having watched all of that and you try to stop thinking about it. That was incredible. You're telling me. The door of the cabin creaks open. You cover yourself with a blanket. Oh god, a severed arm claws its way through the door, leaving a trail of blood in its wake. No, we've walked right into a scene of a horror film. As soon as people have sex, they die. Not when I'm around. Huntress procures a hatchet from out of nowhere. Was that invented, you guys? The wriggling torsos of Dwight and Claudette follow their chopped up limbs. Slowly, the pieces of their bodies start putting themselves back together. No way. What the fuck indeed, my friend. You thought that this island would let us die permanently? Haven't you ever played Dead by Daylight? Come on. We have to get the final scene. I mean, decision. Claudette and Dwight lead you and Huntress back to the empty beach. You both bask in the glory of being freshly laid. That sounds terrible, doesn't it? Like some sort of laundry detergent, freshly laid. Actually, maybe that's good. I'll get my agent to start circulating that. The island is strangely quiet. No sarcastic remarks disguising as a broken young woman from Spirit. No strange wide-eyed stare from the socially awkward Wraith. No threats of imminent violence from Trapper. Even Claudette and Dwight are tight-lipped. They seem almost zombified. Last day, you beautiful piece of meat. You've done so well. We're almost at the finish line. You didn't think I brought you all this way without a plan, did you? What kind of sinister body of salt water do you think I am? A whoosh of dark energy surrounds you and disappears as quickly as it came. The island noises begin to return. Birds chirp in their trees. The grass rustles in the light breeze, and oh look, the other killers are all here at the fire pit to watch the final ceremony. I can't wait any longer. The pomp and circumstances is agonizing. You're telling me. Stick to the script, Claudette. Okay, so Huntress, how do you feel about the newcomer? Are they everything your murderous little heart has ever longed for? Huntress stares you down for an agonizing moment. She steps toward you. My dear, I think that this is true love. Come with me to the Red Forest. Let's hunt the woods together and have a family bursting with babies. Oh my. We'll raise them as fierce warriors who can defend their family and home. In just a matter of days, you've gone from being completely alone to being the start of a clan of warriors. I did not see that coming. Wraith starts a slow clap and no one joins in. Typical. Whatever, love is a concept made up by the greeting card industry. I'm out of here. Spirit floats back to her black lighthouse. Look behind you, it's Trapper. Huntress, you bested me. He turns to you and offers his leathery hand for a handshake. Congratulations, Brex. I don't shake hands with losers. Trapper's eyebrows shoot up, and then he smiles. Did not see that one coming. You're alright, kid. I mean, I hate you completely. I want to kill you mercilessly, but you're alright. But wait, you haven't said anything to Huntress. What happened to her face?
Holy shit.
It's just like giving you options to just fucking die. I love you too. Yes, let's move to the Red Forest immediately. Is 12 kids too many? Maybe in this economy, but who cares? Your heart is overflowing with joy as you Huntress embrace. Is this what you've been missing your whole life? A woman with shoulders the size of mountains who won't take off her bunny mask even during intimate times? Yes, yes, 1,000 times yes. You stare into the sunlight, a picture of your life together. Happiness is real. Whoa! You said there's nothing missing here. Huntress lifts her mask and you finally lay your eyes on her breathtaking natural beauty. You know, the cabin I grew up in. Oh my god.
Don't worry about it.
It doesn't have the amenities that my luxurious new beach house has. I'm used to living as a beast, bathing in the river, running wild through the bushes. While telling you this, Huntress has left her bathing suit behind and entered into the jungle. You haven't lived until you've been one with nature. Rawr. You chase Huntress into the woods, leaving your own bathing suit behind. The end. Was this the point of the game, though? The ocean made it feel like there was other things I needed to do.
I feel like there's probably a secret ending. But I think that's good enough for stream. Thank you for joining us. This has been our playthrough of Hooked on You, where you get to date a psychopathic murderer.
I don't know. Was Huntress really a psychopath?
No.
I feel like she just was raised that way. Can't help how you're raised.
Alright, so we're gonna log off. We'll see y'all later. Goodbye!
Bye.